Hello, hello, hello. Sorry for the delays there. How is everyone doing today? There we go. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Oh man, oh, was that just the trailer? Okay. So today is going to be a different stream. Today we're going to be So I get asked about Bashbots a lot, right? Like, because it was something that I was part of, and so I thought it'd be a fun little time to just watch Bashbots. And I thought at the same time I've got like a bunch of Robot Arena 2 robots I need to make, so I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Is there going to be a Season 5 of Bashbots? I actually don't know for sure. Just because, like, that's not my decision, really. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I hope everyone else is doing alright today. Oh, there we go. Right.
Hello,
Race theme dot. Yeah, there was.
Welcome to Bashbots.
Oh god, you're gonna get to hear me in stereo at times during this.
After months of preparation, the bots and the builders are all ready for one of the most intense tournaments you will ever see. From 9 different countries across the globe,
Up there.
have converged here for the Bashbots World Championship. They're all competing.
The
for
classic
this
times are
beautiful
simple. Oh yeah.
to etch their name in Gary's Wars history. They will be fighting inside this massive
The funny
arena
thing about
filled
the
to the brim with
Elmo
hidden
player model was,
hazards,
I remember
including
like
the
when I
rain,
was asked
the
to do
spikes,
Bashbots,
the kill
they only ever asked me to
streaks,
record on the audio
and
front, so I had no idea
how the tournament
that the Elmo
was.
player model was going to represent me until the episode was out.
One-on-one matchups in the qualifying round. 12 winners will advance straight on to the round of 16. The 12 losing robots will have to fight again in the wildcard rumbles, where they will be divided up into 4 freeway rumbles.
Oh
The
man,
winners of
it has
these
been a
rumbles
while
will
since I've seen
join
season
the
1, so
qualifying victors.
I
There
am
will be a
kind of
straight
curious of what we're
single
about to be in
elimination
for.
tournament to the end. Each battle will be a single 3-minute fight. The goal is to render your opponent immobile by destroying them to pieces, by getting them trapped, or by flipping them out of the arena. If a battle goes the distance to 3 minutes, it will go to
Firewave versus Mygronic fought again as Firewave and Wishbone in season 4. Oh yeah. Honestly, we will get to season 4 eventually, but I realized that if we were to try and, like, at first I remember the original idea was going to be, oh, we'll react to all of Bashbots, and then I started calculating how long that would take, and I realized, oh, we definitely cannot be doing that.
With that 30-kilogram bar lending itself to a petrifying 90 weapons, by all accounts it looks unstoppable. Unless it meets a flipper, and what do you know? That's exactly what it's drawn. While it can self-right, Firewave has an interesting weakness in that it can only self-right twice, so if Mygronic can get him fast,
Only twice?
fast enough to flip it just
Oh,
3 times,
I genuinely wonder why I can only self-write twice.
driving and endurance, and we can't wait to see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Hey, that's always good to know that there's people who have their knowledge about Bashbots, to be honest.
France. It's fire away.
This was a pretty fun time back when we were doing this, to be honest.
In the blue square from the Netherlands, it's Mygronic.
Well, if you watch these streams, we will, like, slowly but surely, we're going to be watching the whole thing.
our strategy
No,
for this
the
fight
life
should be
models are
pretty
killing
simple.
me.
Just
I know, that's the
speed
beauty of Gary's mod.
super if we can, because
Hello,
super
hello,
fires are
hi.
like super
How are you doing
fires,
today?
so if we can avoid getting flipped, it would be nice, but otherwise just get up to speed, hit them, and wait till they die, pretty much.
So for this fight, I want to keep that bar stocked on fire rate because that thing is pretty deadly. It has kind
Maybe you
of
can only
pedigree
self-right
to
twice
being
because funny.
pretty good, but
What a
I hope I
that's
can
a strange
defeat
rule of
the
funny.
fiery
But now that
weapon
you've said that, it actually has made me laugh. So maybe you're
extinguish
right.
that flame for once
Editing
and
Matthews
for all.
Major as I watch this. Hell yeah. Peak Robot Combat Competition watching whilst editing Peak Robot Combat Competitions. Series 3 Tantrum versus Edgy Ice Wave. Alright. Now if I had to guess, I'm going to assume... I spent a long time, so I'm going to take some guesses here. Yes, double peak. Fire Wave has probably got the advantage here. Oh, nice flip, but not quite.
Could be worrying.
Yeah, I'm thinking Fire Wave as well. I think we're all basically guessing Fire Wave's got this. Should have had Pit in Series 1. Honestly, a Pit... I always think there should be a Pit in a robot combat competition.
Flying as well. Well, both machines involved heavily in these early stages.
I'm not too surprised that Death Valley suffered so badly in its first fight.
You can tell they're both aggressive, but are they
Someone should make a Bashbot pack. Oh man, you could totally recreate all the Bashbots in like Robot Rumble 2 or Battle RC or something.
He won't see himself flying.
Oh god.
Okay.
Give me directions! Oh, I think I drove into the spinner! And some
Oh god, a Fire Wave.
even more punishment!
Well, if he had a migraine before,
There's a Bashbots Arena in Robot Rumble 2?
splitting headache. No,
I'm gonna... Oh gosh.
Away from the whole robot goes the
Oh my lord, the flipper.
The wheel is gone from Micronic, so even if
Are you okay there, Micronic? Oh my god.
situation on top of the grind,
It's a Series 3 4 version. Okay, I'm gonna actually have to check that out.
anyway, we may have to start counting it down. We can get
Jeez.
sit down and stop ruining our arena.
What an opener.
you are.
I had a feeling that the Fire Wave was going to tear chunks off, but I didn't think the entire flipper was going to come off.
Leave our arena alone, sirs. Well, we could only
It felt more likely the Fire Wave would take itself out just bouncing off of broken pieces of Micronic than anything else.
Impact of Firewave. Damage was already being done, and every follow-up hit was causing more and more damage. Even the flipper weighing in to throw Micronic basically into the ceiling, until after enough hits, there was basically...
Oh yeah, I know. I plan on continuing to work on Death Valley, to be honest.
Dominant performance. Firewave moves on to the round of 16, while Micronic will have to fight again in the wildcard.
Telling the truth, like that version of Death Valley that's entered was me starting to work on an update and then just putting it on the shelf, so it never even got close to being properly updated.
Stardust Crusader, a builder who wants to claim their
Then it
place in
should
the
be
war.
Matthew Major's Watchalong.
And their opponent, Black is Data.
Maybe.
Being a heavy armored Axis seems like the perfect opponent for a horizontal spinner like the Crusader, especially when it's known for being unstable, but they're approaching it anyway. It'll be
Man,
a
Data
glorious
Flow is
ball
such
from the
a...
Flash, and by the end,
There are some
you'll
nice looking
be
bots
on
just
the
in
highway
general,
to
actually, on Bashbots.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time. In the red square, from the United
I forgot how cool
Kingdom,
Data Flow
it's
looked. Honestly,
Crusader.
yeah, it is a really nice looking bot. I wonder if it's a JoJo reference, but maybe the player skin lets us know there.
Strategy's pretty simple. Go in there, hit him with the blade spinning, try and get the wheels, try and stay away from the hammer. But I'm not worried about the
Ruby
damage it can
spotted?
do.
Right.
Oh god! Oh, is that what that's from?
Try and keep his disc from spinning and then bringing down the hammer on him hopefully inflict some damage, but could be a tough one.
I've never watched Ruby, so I'm just going to choose to imagine that's what the actual character sounds like. Not even close. No, exactly close. Perfectly one-to-one. It's exactly how it sounds. I won't hear any difference.
Resistance to the first hit from Stardust Crusader, and then the second one too. Good positive start from Data Flow there.
Apart from when it drives over the
I don't know what you're talking about. I guarantee if I went on Ruby now, it would sound exactly like that. Oh my god.
It's easy to say that Stardust Crusader isn't the most stable on our arena floor, but it's starting to calm
I
down
love,
a bit
like...
now. Whoa!
Oh god.
Look at the swing and a miss from Data Flow, and that could have
They're so
damaged.
bouncy.
Back they come again.
too soon with the calming down.
Data Flow gives Hell's Angel vibes. Like, oh man, I remember actually with when there were talks about a season 5 of Bashbots. I think even back when we were talking about season 4 of Bashbots, there was like a proposal to make a version of Hell's Angel for Bashbots, not for like the main competition, but like for an exhibition fight.
Big hammer blow again.
As they push it further and further onto the rotating.
I think the idea was gonna be it would be like Hell's Angel would take on. I'm trying to remember actually. I think it was like the Dan Beaver was gonna have a bot made, and it was gonna be like, oh, the hosts would battle each other, something like that. So basically, you were gonna get that one fight with like Dara O'Brien and Angela just in Bashbots.
Stardust Crusader, of course. Oh, wow. That's a hammer blow.
Lord Scarecrow died a horribly violent death in qualifying. It got decapitated too. I want to see that. You need to show me that. I need it. Something like a content creator fight. Yeah, exactly.
Does come down.
So it was Dara versus Angela on Gmod. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength here.
And both of these machines are just showing how durable they are in the process as well, because they're still both intact, they're still going.
How do you
and they're
decapitate
still going
something
head
3
to head
meters
with
off the
each other
ground?
Every single impact.
You gotta be good? I don't know.
Incredible stuff. And now,
Oh,
a
gosh.
piggyback ride.
Check Discord DMs. Hold on, let's have a look. I'm a little bit worried. Oh. I hate when doing that. Alright, let's see. Oh, okay. I will definitely check that later.
Very interesting fight.
Show the
Explosive
people.
and now a bit more
Hold on a
controlled
second.
spell
Hold on a
to
second,
start.
everyone. Give me a second. We've got a Lord Scarecrow fight, which is the priority for a second. I need to see how someone managed to decapitate a massive robot. Let's see. Okay, let's see now. Come on. YouTube, please don't give me issues now. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's get this up. Half the head off. Oh god, that's going to be even worse. That's so much worse. I didn't know you were competing in... Yeah, like... I got Death Valley somewhat ready, and also... Well, you'll see Lord Scarecrow in qualifying, that's all I'll say. Let's see... Oh, gosh. Whoa, okay. Found it. Here we go. I contribute only... I make only good contributions to robot combat competitions. Huge if it was amazing. Oh, thank you. I honestly am surprised whenever one of my robots manages to do well in competition, so it's been quite fun. Look, Lord Scarecrow's actually getting to attack. This is actually the most aggressive Lord Scarecrow's ever gotten to be. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I really like Daisy Bell, so that is a very fun way to lose in my opinion. Also, I didn't account for falling onto my side like this when making this version of Lord Scarecrow. Look at the state of Lord Scarecrow. Oh my god. I love the detour dots on the opposing robot, by the way. The funny thing is, if there was like things on the side, it actually could do stuff. Weirdly, this is the most aggressive Lord Scarecrow's ever gotten to be, ever. Ladybug is a dual... Oh, okay. That's not something you get to see too often now, like a dual axe. Oh my god. Wow. Huge if it was huge. Oh, boo. Oh god. I'm actually wondering about the state of Lord Scarecrow's head. Oh, it's hanging in there at the moment. Oh wait, maybe not. They might actually... Oh! Oh my god! Oh, that very quickly went downhill. Oh my god. Oh, what a facelift there for Lord Scarecrow. It's actually still swinging. Unironically, this is the best Lord Scarecrow's ever actually done in terms of, like, just doing stuff. Because the AI doesn't know what to do when it's on, like... Because, okay, for those who don't know Lord Scarecrow started off on tracks. The problem has always been, though, is that Lord Scarecrow will just tip over and the AI won't self-ride, even though it's always been capable of doing that. Oh, nice knockout right at the end. Woohoo! That was actually the most Lord Scarecrow has ever done in its entire career. Huge if it went to Hot Topic, huge if it was tiny. Really want to see more of Scarecrow, lol. Oh, don't you worry. There's definitely going to be more of Lord Scarecrow, in robot combat competitions, to be honest with you. Oh, that's a shame. I actually really quite like Ladybug. People, huge. Right, give me a second. I'll get right back onto Bashbots now.
Stardust Crusader with another good jab there. And then it swings up.
That was amazing. Thank you for sharing that. I'd been dying to see Lord Scarecrow get ripped apart. Lord Scarecrow RR2 when... Oh my god. That'll be an interesting one to do. Like, I have considered putting Lord Scarecrow in Robot Rumble 2, but I just feel like that's going to require far more complexity than I think I'll ever quite know how to manage. The bots in this look like they made a jelly. They have been wobbling about. Lord Scarecrow is a house robot. Oh my god. Like Sir Kill-a-Lot, but somehow, like, even worse.
The winner by split decision is Dataflow!
That makes sense, to be honest with you. Stardust Crusader was bouncing around, completely uncontrolled that entire fight.
It's time for our third fight of the night between
I hate Sparks. Oh, we're getting our first bit of Bashbots drama.
This matchup is incredibly close, with each stat being so similar that they're practically interchangeable. But the fight does become much more clearer once you take a closer look. While Sanchez
Split. Who was wrong?
Much more difficult, that weapon is a total
We must
monster.
fight. We must. I must go onto the Bashbots server and be like, who was wrong in this JD?
Ladies and gentlemen,
GT1's actually quite sleek, honestly.
in the red square from the UK, it's GT1.
The player models. Oh, I'm never gonna get over them.
Square from the USA, it's Sancha.
Oh my god, Zancha looks like it has like RA2 Typhoon teeth.
Try and use its crazy fast movement to get around him and hit something that was going to do some damage. I don't want to take that disc head on because he could hit the supports.
So the strategy for the fight against GT1 is basically cause as much havoc as possible and see what happens. Because,
Tiny child gets bullied by an
they're
old
two
man.
prisoners, you know, and so we're here to have a good time. If I'm not being entertaining, I'm not doing my job.
Zan has that RA2 build. They get submitted for a competition and like the screenshot zooms in on like those clipping wheels. It's like, nope. Don't abuse component freedom. This doesn't get to be in Matthew's Major 7.
GT1 looking for that fast start here against Zancha.
Oh, and succeeding with a big spinner impact. But Zancha up and
Knocked
over.
over.
GT1
Oh.
with that big wedge design that Zancha thrown by the floor flipper across the arena and into the other floor flipper. And the trunk spinner of GT1. Calling it a more than
What does that in Matthew's Major?
Got back down.
I'm just gonna clip panels lol.
Got back down, Zancha.
Oh
Please.
god. Oh!
That's an interesting way to use your spinner, Zancha. And it somehow got you back into the fight and then back over again. What an interesting
The angled
start
spinners.
here, and it certainly has been. Frightening
I have been
start.
thoroughly humbled by the
Overturned spinner.
by the creator of Matthew's Major. What is going on with Zancha there?
Interesting translation of movement.
Does that count?
Which robots do you like, B-Dragon?
Moving faster. It's moving into danger. It's avoided danger. But there is a count out starting.
Wait, is that the end?
Positions were correct. It
No
needs to
way,
get
was
back
is
over.
that's the
I don't
end?
think it can.
Who said? Who was the one that said Zan wins this?
From GT1.
Oh, you're kidding me. That's incredible.
Machine.
And here we see the initial contact of the two spinners, and from that moment on, it was clear to see GT1 had the design advantage for this one, especially with.
Oh my god.
Sanchez
Warhead
couldn't
from
get a moment to
Timu.
breathe. Clearly hasn't got his driver's
You back
license
you
yet.
you backed the right
Yes,
horse there
spin
clearly.
around, and it couldn't get back over.
Full on 13 black ending.
And with another dominant performance.
Are there any
tonight,
robots you
GT1
like,
moves
B-Dragon?
on to the round of 16. Zancha will need to figure out their
That spoiler on the
self-fighting
back of
issues as they
GT1
will
adds
have to fight
10%
again in the
weapon
Wildcard
power.
Rumble. It's time
True.
for our final fight of the night. Where we
True,
will see
like when
Tenderloin
designing in Bashbots,
fight Amethyst.
if you add a spoiler on your robot, oh, Tender Love. Oh, oh no, it's up against Amethyst. Oh my god. I actually really like Tender Love, but Amethyst is brutal if I remember correctly. This is gonna be oh.
Built to counter horror sorts of spinners just like Amethyst, we all doubt this will be scoring KOs in seconds, but what it lacks in raw power, it makes up for in everything else. However,
Tender Love is so creative. Honestly, it is. I love this design with the giant lifter.
If they have any hopes of getting out of this unscathed.
Ladies and
We have
gentlemen,
Warhead at home. Warhead at home.
fighting time. In the red square from the United Kingdom, it's Tenderlove.
Oh my gosh. I would absolutely love to see something like it. I'm assuming it is based on something that would have been in real life, but then again, I wouldn't know for sure. Yoshi and that boy, which immediately that boy dates this.
he's not always low. His spinner isn't always to the ground, so I hope to capitalise on that. I hope during the
Oh
fight
yeah,
to
Tenderlove was like
make sure
always
he
was an
has
iconic
his
robot.
over the
Like
top so he
whenever
can get
a
some
new
top
season of
close
Bashbots
effect.
happened, I was always checking the roster of accepted robots to see if Tenderlove got in.
The robot's quite flat, might sit there.
Can someone get a jumper for the person holding the camera? They're shaking the camera about all over the place.
Like mine can be, basically.
I'm surprised you don't hear like teeth chattering noises. Sorry, I spoke over that. I spoke over that dialogue there. Hold on, that was actually kind of important. Let's just hear that again. Oh,
The control bot like mine can be, basically.
profound. L1's a Kargas versus Lords. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. This is not gonna be a pretty fight. Hello, hello. We are reacting to Bashbots Season 1.
Ignore that lure of tender love, and both machines
Oh
just
gosh.
flirting with each
I
other.
know that bar. Oh, immediately.
And there goes the front blade of tender love. Nothing tender.
Oh my god, that was like 2 seconds of interaction,
Really?
if
One
that.
tender love to take from now on, surely, as they just try to eat
nice
the
hug.
frog.
A nice hug. What an interesting method.
Truthfully, there's no way the bar could have hit that thing,
Both machines have had their
given that it was like, right now it's an overcutter. Tender Love becomes Hammerbot. I see no problems with this plan.
slide under from tender love, but only part of it.
Oh gosh.
They got caught.
Oh
They're
no.
being shot.
Oh no.
And Amethyst has gone flying. Goodness. Can somebody calm down,
The
please?
curious thing about Amethyst's design is that spinner doesn't seem to have any sharpened blades on it. The whole thing just seems curved.
Oh, Amethyst
And
is
they're gonna need
always
a bit more
terrifying
if
to
they wanna
me.
cause more meaningful damage to Tender,
360
like they
degree
did at the
Hammerbot would
start.
be interesting.
Instead,
I
just
do wonder how that would
all
work.
over the shop.
I did. Oh my god.
From that one,
Goodness.
Swapping effectiveness for damage was required.
But tender love is being bashed about here all of a sudden.
Okay. Oh, yeah, fair enough. Gabriel's probably the closest we'll ever get to that.
Oh, okay, it's going airborne again. I was going to give it the benefit of the doubt there. It looks stable overall. But that is another exchange where both machines
Oh gosh.
ticking. The damage so far has been to tender love with that front blade coming off of the grate.
360 degree Hammerbot. You mean full body spinner? Are we calling Son of Waiachi a 360 degree Hammerbot? A vertical ring spinner.
something they deserve credit for here.
I'm trying to imagine that now. Like MR speed squared or something like that. Or Chronos, but like vertical? Hella chopper. It exists in RE2-ish. That's what axe backwards is. Gosh.
As the impacts continue, Tenderlove finally the right way
I think
up
I've seen
again,
it.
but
I am very curious about an outweight that works like that, honestly.
It's certainly a versatile machine.
Okay, B-Dragon. Honestly, not bad choices at all. Those are quite good.
Backwards and switching up its tactics again, and could this be a surprise where
It exists in
Amethyst
RE2-ish. Oh god. Mars is my fave Bashbots, but honestly, I totally get it.
only Amethyst can really cause any damage unless Tenderlove's eating
It's in DM's hole, and let's have a look here.
The judges are going to have to count up
Oh my god, it's...
the winner to us in a very
Of course, the Terror Wheel style of robot.
Here we saw
That makes
big
sense.
damage caused by Amethyst's
I remember Terror Wheels. Terror Wheel was actually like one of my early, like, favorite RE2 machines because I loved how insanely out of control it was.
off each other into the skies, a couple of lifts, a couple of spinner impacts.
Arachnid isn't even in Bashbots, I think. Polus, my love. Oh, yeah. Oh, Polis.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Tenderlove.
Let's go!
So, the first part
I
of the
genuinely didn't think
qualifying
Tenderlove
round
was going to win
comes
that
an
fight
end.
going in.
We've seen Firewave, Dataflow, GT1, and Tenderlove move on to the round of 16. But their competitors put up extremely good fights, and we will see them again soon.
Happen, and I had to eventually explain, like, no, you're... Oh, this is the trailer. As I was saying, I had to explain that basically I was the equivalent of Craig Charles or Dara O'Brien or Chris and Kenny. Like, I don't actually have a say when Bashbots Season 5 comes out, if it ever does. Elmo is the mastermind.
Champion. Previously, Firewave, Dataflow, GT1, and Tenderlove all smashed their way into
Honestly,
the
some
round
pretty good
16.
bots winning that last episode.
8 more robot
It's
battles
Elmonus-Ignis. Oh my god.
It's the second night of the qualifying round. This
Oh god, did I just see a robot get completely shattered? To everyone slowly just starts quitting Bashbots, and you just slowly see me take on more and more roles. It's like I introduce, then I start commentating the fights, and then the builders are like, oh, this is terrible. So by the finals, by like season 10, you're just watching me fight a bunch of my robots and commentate over it.
welcome back to Bashbots. I am
Thanks for
your
the info
host,
on the original
Mr.
house robot.
Signis.
That's totally fine. Like, when I found out that fact, I honestly, like, I just had to spread that info because that was, honestly, I knew how obscure a fact that was going to be.
Tonight we will see another 8
Wish making stuff like this intro in RA2 was simple, lol. Oh god, could you imagine? Unfortunately, RA2 is barely held together as it is. Polus versus Tenderlove, driven by Dominus and Ignis. Amazing intro for MM2 Top 32. That was a sick intro. Now you've made me want to rewatch that. Maybe the Matthews Major stream will happen after all. Oh, Catch, you're gonna be in trouble, aren't you? I have a feeling I know how this is gonna go. Friggin' Psycho. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. RE2 needs a free cam mod. I feel like a free cam mod would cause RE2 to actually die. It took me to realize that the game was Gmod. Funnily enough, Gary's mod is why I got Steam in the first place, so I'm acutely aware. Oh my god, it's the super hot player model. Oh no, I made the RE2. Oh! Zygo made the top 32. Oh, that's cool. That would have been with like a EWAT or something, wouldn't it? Because that was like their like big like robots at the time.
Okay, so
Wisconsin Death. The full body.
plan is just
I
see
don't
if we can
recall
maybe
that
get
robot, to be honest with
mobilized
you.
all the hazards, get a shot at his wheels.
That was the most composed Cookie Monster's ever been. Do you remember the episode of Sesame Street where Cookie Monster appeared and was like, "Yummy, a plate full of cookies." Elmo's friend. Robot Wars in a Gmod video. Oh! It is crazy when you hear like big content creators who aren't involved in the space mentioning the shows and stuff. Am I cheering on the Cookie Monster in the background? Oh my god. Joke, you want to watch it after the fight? Lol, let's see this. Perfect, thank you. It took way too long, like, oh god. Half the drive in one shot. Oh, we're definitely gonna watch that, don't you worry. That is incredible. What's Eggman doing over there? Oh god, Sparks, you're having a bad time already.
Yes, as long as it keeps moving outside of its circumference here, Catch isn't quite done.
Oh, yep, this is how I remember it. This is how I remember this fight. Oh my god!
There's absolutely no flipper left on that thing. Surely we're gonna see a countdown time for the Catch.
It's Ragdoll. Oh god. Ah, a plate of biscuits. Delectable. May I have 4? Thank you. Ah, scrumptious. Sorry, I love reading unhinged comments in the chat. My Mount Rushmore of BattleBots. Oh, God. Stop, you're not Riptide. Stop hitting the pieces. Oh, that was brutal. God. That was like what, like whenever I would see like those old school robots appear on the reboot of Robot Wars, only to get like ripped into pieces. Like, what was that one that like? I remember there was like one that got axed by Shunt and then burst into flames.
Gets the KO in a brilliant fashion, moving on to the round of 16 with one of the strongest performances we've seen so far. It's time for the second battle of the night.
Yeah, I can't remember the name though. Oh, Terra Turtle was there as well, but I mean, like, what's the name of the dragon one? Oh, don't forget the Matthew's Major thingy. Don't you worry, we will be having a look at that. Actually, hold on. We'll pause because that fight is gonna happen in just a second. Let's get that intro up. Hold on. Alright. Don't play just yet. Chomp-a-lot. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. I was drawing a mental blank. Let's go, Jules! Oh my god. Yes, Dead Nose! Oh, Dead Nose is one of my favorites. Oh wow, look at these bots. Oh my god. Wow. Oh. Okay, we might have to do this as a future stream. Oh my god. Oh, definitely. This is very nice. Oh! Did you see that weapon? Oh, Daisy Bell and Claymore. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is like... Have you seen that slap shot? Good lord. Wow. What an intro. Oh man, that... Alright, let's get... That was good. But unfortunately, this isn't the Matthews Major stream yet. Now you see why it took a whole damn day. Yeah. Don't worry, that was more of a teaser for a future stream. What about season 2 of Bashbots? Don't you worry, that's another future stream as well. If you do it, I'll gladly hop in VC with you. Oh, that's an interesting idea, actually.
In the red square from the USA, it's Deathstalker.
Lovely intro, I say, while drinking tea. Next thing I know, the creature. I know exactly what you're referencing. Oh god, we spent too long. We spent too long watching that intro. Look what happened to the driver of Sea Devil. No!
His spinner takes a while to get up to speed, so first things first, I'm gonna close the distance, get my wedge underneath him, driving.
You know, Robo Chicken looks great nowadays. Look at it.
Bring the arms.
Sorry. Sea Devil driver really said skull emoji.
Try and break his arms so that he can't really grab on him. His shape really is circular for grabbing, so I'll be dead if he grabs me.
I'm dead. Sorry, I know that there was more to that sentence, but just I'll be dead while being a skeleton. Just my brain just imagines that just cutting off right there. Deathstalker looks like it has French fries for a weapon. Trying to like just distract the opponent with delicious fries.
The sting is what Deathstalker wants.
Oh!
Fast start from it too. Can it calm down this old Sea Devil that is?
Oh god!
Full body spin,
Oh, that was very quick.
just about saves itself there. A very
It's not Robo Chicken, it's a bad razor. That's Tiberius dressed as a Robo Chicken.
about gets away from Deathstalker's wedge again and it knocks it aside.
Oh man.
To deliver some critical shots to the side weaponry of Deathstalker here. I think we might be in danger of losing one of those if it takes another direct impact. Can't seem to line up a forward drive.
Oh, this is not going well at all for them right now. Sea Devil is just... I'm waiting for Sea Devil to take a piece off. Oh, never mind. It's Sword Blaze after BattleBots never came back. No! Putting the fries in the bag! Put the fries in the bag, little bro. Oh my god. You won the giant nut, who cares? It's time for Robo Games 2025. Put the fries in the bag.
Straight direction. Could we breathalyze this man? I think he may have been having a fun night out before this. And Sea Devil, somehow the more controlled machine, but not delivering its own impact either until that glancing blow at best.
I felt bad for Temper Tantrum in the next. I am curious about what happens then, because it's been a long time since I've seen these. What Cherub is doing after BattleBots. It is enduring pretty well. I gotta agree, Shadow Rush. Like, I was expecting to see a piece come off or something, but no, it's pretty much unharmed.
As this fight trickles on, Sea Devil is grinding out points here, and Deathstalker's just coasting its way to a defeat. It needs to do something drastically.
Bigger brother. Oh god. It is basically having the bigger brother effect, I guess. Except there's no pit to push Sea Devil into.
Getting flipped over or anything, they're kind of running away with this one.
And although Deathstalker is holding up to the hit, we thought those arms would be susceptible to falling off. The machine itself just hasn't been able to make...
Sorry, and now that I made a Robo Games joke a moment ago, being like, oh, Robo Games 2025, like, I'm curious if there actually is going to be a Robo Games 2025 with how controversial the past 2 years have been for Robo Games.
The strength listed for this robot Deathstalker was the most experienced driver in the competition. You wouldn't believe it as it goes to a judge's decision.
Have they been? Yeah, basically the... Okay, so... You know, like, the arena's so unsafe they had to okay, so to give you, like, the Spark Notes version, basically, the arena has been breached several times at this point at Robo Games. Like, it's not an arena that can safely hold Manta. What the heck happened in Robo Games the past few years? The arena is not safe to hold the powerful spinners that it's been holding.
Deathstalker will have to fight again. It's time for our next fight of the night.
I can't remember if it was specifically Manta. Oh, Manta did have a fight with, like, Malice at one year, and they immediately... I think it was Malice. They had to immediately stop the fight, like, practically 2 seconds in. But there was, like, a piece of that, like, actually of a robot that did nearly land in the audience.
The advantage heads straight into the upper core of Connection. However, they do have some weaknesses of their own, especially their weak armor, so if Spinny Boy can drive well...
Piece of Malice nearly brain someone. Honestly, it is horrifying to think about. Teratopsis' fork is what you're thinking of. Yes, yes! Teratopsis' fork, like, kind of burst out of the arena and nearly landed in the crowd. Wasn't there a breach of Raging Scotsman and some other robot? Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised. It's crazy to me, like, the amount of problems that Robo Games have been having lately. Like, I remember, like, in 2023, I was like, it's bad, but I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt that they just weren't prepared in time. Then it, like...
So, me and Doyle's plan is to go for Spinny Boys.
Then, like, but, like, 2024 is like, oh, because I was thinking 2024 they would, like, fix things. They did not fix things. If open wheel racing can survive crowd fatalities in the 21st century, there can be a safe bet Robot Combat will too, as grim as it sounds. I mean, if Robo Games keeps up the way it is, then that'll probably get put to the test. Now to Utazone as the ceiling, which I still somehow feel is safer than Robo Games. If I remember right, I think a part of the flame managed to get under a gap of the arena. Oh, God.
So, the question...
Okay, this is going to be interesting. Look at the angle on those wheels. We've been so busy talking about Robo Games. Look at the angle on those wheels.
But the poorly armoured clusterbots have both lost half a wedgelet each, I think. Interesting.
We must maintain hope about World Championship 8.
Direct hits on those very weird wheels of Spinny Boy and failed to rip them off. A bit of a lack of power being demonstrated there. I think it's right behind in the V shape.
Oh, God.
Dollar bills off the back of it by the look.
Dollar bills on the back of the robot. The most expensive robots in all of Bashbots.
Yeah, safe to say that. Spinny Boy's hovering around a little bit.
It's like a horizontal nightmare.
And Connection, you'd fancy...
I mean, I can kind of see how you've come to that conclusion, I guess.
And not a lot of attacking, and both the clusterbots have fallen over now. Incredible stuff.
I think that's the most connected thing they've done in the whole match.
Oh, the driving in this fight is truly special. Banana Valkyrie. Oh, God. It's like Valkyrie if it had the color scheme of, like, Whiplash. Oh, my God. This is the, oh God, this is oh God. Gmod, please. How do you judge this fight, quote unquote? Yeah, I was about to say, this is hardly like top 10 fights of Bashbots history, isn't it? Roasting Robots, Bashbots, OWMMRR2 version. Oh, the good old days. Oh!
It's counted in the end, and Spinny
Hold on, I need to see that clash again.
in power somewhat, but after
Oh my god!
it's counted in the end.
That was done in a proper Robot Rumble 2 way of doing things. Kind of land the spinner on top of or underneath a robot and just, after a while, eventually the robot will just explode. It's a triple robot now. Lego Death Returns. Yes! Yes, Lego Death Returns. Perfect. Oh my god.
Fights I think I've ever witnessed. No control from either. No damage from the machine you'd expect on the machine you thought was defenseless. And incredibly, something that I can't even talk about.
Eggman's not even looking. Eggman fell asleep during that fight. That's what I call doing the Giga Funny. It's a perfect strategy. Clusterbot's biggest weakness is the rules. Oh man. I love Clusterbots, but they are naturally just at a disadvantage.
Spinny Boy must have an advantage on the damage category, but a little more control from connection.
All or Nothing was interesting to watch because even though the weight limit is 110 kilos, the catch is your weapon must weigh 50 or more. Jesus.
By split decision is Connection.
What? Split decision? You mean like how one of the Clusterbots was split in half? Split into tiny little pieces?
Fight again in the wildcard rumbles. It's time for our final fight of the night, where we will see
Oh my god.
Wowplow.
That's incredible.
It's a classic fight that every Robot Combat fan loves. A powerful spinner versus a powerful
Oh, Umi Ryu versus Wowplow.
spinner seems to give an immediate advantage, especially with
Literally split decision.
But it's unstable, meaning that Wowplow, a robot with a stunning 92 defense, should be able to tank and shove round to Umi Ryu.
Six-wheel drive, what looks to be like a lifting arm, and a gigantic wedge. Oh look, it's Blunt Force Trauma on Gmod. Oh god. I actually recently finally got to... I've actually... Blunt Force Trauma has come back out of retirement. Who won? Connection won. That thing got sliced like a cake. Caveman Polus. Blunt Force Trauma and also my never got to be in competition super heavyweight Gladiator are both actually in an RA2 competition. They're going to be in Buster Games, so that's going to be fun.
Stay away from the doors, because that's basically the only way I can be killed. He's a flipper, he can't really do much damage to me, so as long as I can kill him before I'm out.
Alright, here we go. I think it's safe to see Borg, Pantheon, Umi Ryu, Siren, Ursula, Tin Tuna. So to explain who, like, Ursula beat Dragon, Ursula actually started off in Robot Arena 2. That other thing we've been cutting to whenever we've checked out Matthew's Major. And Ursula was, like, one of the top RA2 robots for a good chunk of time. It was a menace. Yes, sorry. I was just thinking, like, I know that in Series 1, it was Tin Tuna, and then Series 2 would have been, like, Ursula or something. Although, saying that Tin Tuna kind of didn't win OW1 because of the stacked teeth controversy. Oh! My god!
Well, I was going to say that Wowplow looks vulnerable in terms of wheels, but the armor went flying, but it really is fighting back well here. Umi Ryu getting shot.
Seymour was the only person to win 2 OWs fair, and yeah, true, to be honest with you.
Finally charge up that spinner because once again it certainly was
Stack teeth. Okay, so to explain, if you were to, when you're building a robot in Robot Arena 2, if you put like weapon teeth, 2 weapon teeth in the exact same area, it causes such a massive damage increase that it's actually just kind of unfair. And that's like, and so stacking teeth like that is very quickly became illegal in Robot Arena 2 because of the unfair advantage it could give you over anyone else.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. All the secondary
It's like if you wanted, yeah, it's literally double damage. Like if you wanted to have that kind of damage output, you needed to, you know, kind of like make the space for it, not just stack everything. Bashbots once had a mascot for Las Vegas 99. If it was that thing that does like the countdown that I find horrifying, I know exactly what you mean. Sort of an exploit. Yeah, it was basically an exploit, and it very quickly became like outlawed. Oh!
It's still getting reflected around the various pieces of the arena, but Wowplow not letting it affect it until it runs.
They're trying to calculate the damage for one team, but then tries to calculate it for both of them. Oh, this is looking bad for Wowplow. Oh! Oh god, I didn't even know the half of it there. So Tin Tuna did that. Yeah, it won OW1, but then the very first episode of OW2 had to be like, oh yeah, about that. You know, about that. It turns out we can't really let that slide.
There's no plow about it. It's just called wow.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Umi Ryu has been over the course of this fight. It's still not the most stable, but it's certainly the most destructive here. Can it finish it off?
It's certainly going to need to because Umi Ryu
God.
is still posing a threat and cease is called. Wow. At the end of
I wonder what robot won that one. My god. Because otherwise you could make a glass can with 30 teeth on the disc. 30 teeth, but it only looks like 2 because you've stacked 15 on each side.
But Umi Ryu was the one causing all of the damage to Wowplow and its front wedgelets and the top panel as well. Good flips were achieved, but damage.
Oh my god, that was brutal. There's teeth limits now. Ah, but if I don't tell you that I've stacked the 30 teeth, you wouldn't know. You'd think it was just 2 large typhoons, which is totally in the rules.
And so the second night
Bots have a DPS limit.
Shh.
Don't ruin my plan. Take all the bots apart, lol.
We will see the losers soon in the wildcard rumble.
You start taking apart Spinner Lord Scarecrow. I stand next to you and I'm like, yeah, see, there's only 2 teeth. What's that over there? I point in the distance, you turn around, I quickly slip. I quickly slip 28 more teeth onto Lord Scarecrow. Lord Spincrow! It has the force of a nuclear bomb, but will crumple if you look at it funny. Oh man, I'm not really a math guy.
Hoping to move on to the next
oh my god, that is horrifying.
Raise this trophy as the Bashbots champion. Previously, Sparks, Sea Devil, Connection, and Umi Ryu.
You know, actually, you know how we've been talking about like reacting to all of Bashbots over a course of several streams, reacting to Matthew's Major. I've considered doing that for other stuff as well, like
the qualifier.
Given that I was involved to a degree with Rebottle Wars and talking about the behind the scenes on that, because that was an interesting time, but I'll think on that one. Lego Robot Combat is heavily underrated. True, very true. Reaction on Robot Combat is peak content. I obviously had to make sure that reacting to Bashbots was going to be a-okay, so I did ask around, like, hey, is it okay if I react to this? Because I was, like, thinking, I did not want to have, like, that one... I remember one time I tuned into a Team YRG stream, and they were, like, pulling up, like, Robot Wars clips, and every time they had to keep restarting the stream because it kept getting taken down. And I'm not saying that I don't think Kroger or NJGW would ever do something like that, but I also didn't want to step on their toes by, like, them suddenly being like, why the hell is all of our Bashbots footage just
for
being
this trophy.
been like
Tonight's
streamed.
winners will automatically move on to the next round, while the losers will have to fight again in the wildcard rumble.
Polis is a really cool flipper. I was actually pleasantly surprised when I saw it in OW for RA2.
Dan Beaver to break down the match between Passive Aggression Evo and Temper Tantrum.
This episode is why I felt bad for Temper Tantrum. Well, I guess I get to find out.
On one hand, you've got Temper Tantrum, a vertical spinner known for its maneuverability, and also with a weapon power of 84, it has the power to back it up. However, it does struggle against horizontals and
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Passive Aggression, the horizontal in this matchup, comes from an experienced driver and boasts one of the heaviest weapons in the competition, and a scary 27 kilograms.
That's the heaviest, one of the heaviest weapons in the competition? I would not have thought that.
This fight really could go either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the USA, it's Passive Aggression Evo!
Oh my god! Ruby, what's happened to you?
In the blue square, from Taiwan,
Oh my god.
Tantrum!
Oh, that was incredible. Can we see Ruby's hairline again? Oh no!
So hopefully, like, my spinner can just hit his spinner and
oh
I'll
god,
do more damage to him that way. Also, it'll look more interesting. Also he has exposed wheels, so that's probably.
The announcer seemed passive aggressive.
There's a lot.
I don't know. Oh my god. Must be windy for that hairline to blow back that much. Also, hi Juan, I hope you're doing well today. Invincible Season 3 is happening. Oh, that's cool, that's cool. And oh.
A classic matchup here, horizontal spinner against vertical
I'm eating food
spinner.
while watching them. Yes, let's go! About to make some popcorn. I actually do have some popcorn. Not on me. I just have some popcorn. I've been eating the whole time. Hell yeah! Temper Tantrum. Temper Tantrum is a pretty solid vertical spinner. Oh!
Goes our horizontal straight away.
Oh man, if it wasn't for that stream mech, that would have been a very quick fight.
You might need that more than one time in this fight, I'd imagine. Our horizontal passive.
You can't take away the seat from the cat, so that's totally understandable.
The tantrum the driver may be having as he gets thrown into the arena wall and is forced to use his own spinning disc to self-right, seemingly getting out-wedged by passive aggression, but nevertheless getting a good impact there in response, evening things out.
Yeah, the Temper Tantrum. Gyro
Gosh.
but certainly connecting with a hit there. As passive aggression goes flying, stabilizes
Oh
itself,
my lord.
and spinning madly on the
My
spot.
internet disconnected. No worries, welcome back, welcome back. Oh god. Oh wow. Oh no! Oh, that was tragic. Oh, that's tragic. Oh no! Oh, gyro. Slow the spinner down, you're going out of control.
Narrowly missing the floor flip.
Well, it's breakdancing.
Still has yet to self-right as well, but comes back into the action.
Oh god, is chat having a temper tantrum? Oh wow! If you know Hexbug, you know the flipper Legend of Steve. Oh god. This is why Temperature was sad. Why is... Oh goodness.
Throwing it up into the arena. Is it the gyrating blade of this robot serving as some kind of propeller?
Oh!
Piece of itself as well. But Temper Tantrum is thrown over.
Oh, that was vicious.
These two spinners are just made of unobtainium by the seams of it, but they have a huge impact.
What an interesting opener.
Well, they're both okay.
Well, would you believe it?
They have been... Gosh, this has been a pretty good opener, honestly. Tis but a scratch. Clearly. My god.
Little more of a cuddling hit there. I doubt it will last long like
Oh,
this.
wow.
Exchange from passive aggression. Temper Tantrum doing its breakdance.
Oh god. Oh! Oh my god, that. Oh.
Goodness me, it literally doesn't exist anymore.
There was nothing.
The Lego death! There's a small it has stopped being. It was a past. It's a past tense robot. Oh my god! It became a cluster bot.
Too much for Temper Tantrum, and they leave in
Ah!
In a close yet
I'm gonna need to see the movement. What? The moment you come on to watch the stream, what? You get a Lego death.
It's time for the
Bro got turned into an Instagram post. It's creepy crawlies. Oh, that was horrendous. Oh, Clank Requiem versus Hondatron. Oh man. That is an extra thick end game right there.
And well, since it's a flipper facing a vertical spinner, if they could get Clank over, then that weapon is going to take some serious damage. It's a battle that could go either way, and I for one can't wait to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time!
Juicy end game. Oh lordy.
It's Clank Requiem!
Is that a JoJo reference?
In the blue square, from the UK, it's Hondatron!
Of course the UK is the one bringing the flippers into this.
My strategy for the fight is that I'm gonna get them good.
Because
what the fuck? Sorry, no, I don't want to be mean to like the person, but like, I do want to wish Bashbots was like, can we do that again? Can we get a take 2? Heard of Mechmania? Yes, I plan on actually I am working on reviews, and I am watching Mechmania right now to do some Mechmania reviews.
Requiem, softly spoken in the interview, but we'll see how aggressive the driving style is in the battle. Hondatron, confident.
Some people sound real nervous, and I get it. Yeah, like, I don't want to, like, this is no disrespect to the people, like, for being nervous, because obviously, I guarantee you 99% of them, obviously, are not, you know, ready to, like, be put on screen. It was kind of one of the problems one of the many problems that we had when it came to, like, Rebuttal Wars, or more, well, that Harry had with Rebuttal Wars, but that'll be a discussion for another time. But yeah, like, nothing against the people who are nervous about being on screen. I just think Bashbots probably needed a take 2.
Another good attack from Clank Requiem, who has certainly started the stronger here.
That now reminds me of the Tomakaya mispronounce. I now have an alarm at 6 AM to watch Mechmania. Good. Oh man. I love flippers, so for me, Mechmania having a lot of flippers, Mechmania having like 3 different Ironors is a good thing in my opinion. Dude, I'd be the Ribbit guy. A good little workaround.
Getting underneath, there could be some big damage to come for the overly defensive Hondatron, who is now getting churned in and around the flipper area. Oh dear.
Hondatron looking more like a Subaru or even a Fiat right now as they just drive over the kill source and take more damage to that wedge, which they need.
The free Iron Tears. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for the fact that, like, I think it's Iron Ore 7 is now, like, Dietor, I'm surprised Dietor didn't appear at Mechmania, to be honest. Then we'd have, like, all of the, at one point, Iron Ore robots.
Clank Requiem follows through there. And it will swing around again and meet head on.
Oh, gosh. Ooh. Oh, no.
Could be been and gone. If this continues, this rally of
Iron Ore 1 when? I'd be surprised if Iron Ore, like, I wonder if the Iron Ore team have anything of Iron Ore 1 anymore at this point. Probably not, but that would be an interesting thought process. Like, oh lordy, oh my god. I'm pretty sure some remnants of like Iron Ore 2.1 still exist. Oh no. Oh, okay, they've gone for it. That's good.
gonna say it looked like it was suspended, and I don't know if it can.
Oh,
anyway,
this is
does
brutal.
that-
Whoa!
Wow,
Boing.
Clank Requiem, a little reminder that the arena is out for it if it's
Gone the way of 101, I imagine. Sad. I love 101.
wide fronts of Hondatron churning away at them.
Oh gosh. It's why I'm glad when events like Robo Nerd exist, because you get to see like all of the robots, or at least the remnants of robots from the old days. Kind of like how we still somehow have Vector of Armageddon from Series 1 of Robot Wars. And I remember seeing it resting on the disc of 259.
Visibly slowed down. They clearly don't have that mobility they started with.
Oh!
To a judge's decision, but only just.
My god.
Hondatron put in an effort, but it was clear who was the stronger offensively here.
Nevertheless, though, we're going to have a look at those highlights just in case the judges can see something that we can't. There's the first big impact from Clank Requiem.
Oh man, I was wondering why I suddenly had like 8 messages on Discord. It turns out it's for one of the other RA2 competitions that I'm preparing for.
They just couldn't capitalize and make it.
Halo, built by John Finley, who built Ripper. Yeah, actually, another fun fact on reusing axe mechanisms. I remember hearing that, you know Radioactive, that robot that lost to Tombstone from the Behemoth team? From what I've heard, that used the weapon pod from Rigor Mortis, the cancelled sequel to Mortis.
And Hondatron will have to fight again. It's time for the third fight.
You knew straight away what competition I was talking about.
Versus the newest Polus and Glacier clash. Glacier might be from a rookie, but it is not to be underestimated. With a powerful drivetrain and a very effective looking wedge, this could be
a Stinger / Sewer Snake type of robot.
But
there's Polis.
Get past the experienced Polis, the most powerful flipper in the competition, translating to a weapon stat of 87, which for a flipper is astronomically high. Both robots are
Here we go.
for this fight, so it doesn't depend on how well they drive. But what do I think?
Hello, welcome to the stream. In this one, we are reacting to Bashbots Season 1.
In the blue square, from Indonesia, it's Glacier!
Okay, so we want to avoid his front wedge. We don't know if that's lower than ours or not, so we want to get around to his sides and then flip him around, flip him out of the arena, hopefully.
My strategy is to try and outmaneuver him.
I will say, like,
from his side,
with
go and get him into a corner.
with that whole TikTok ban, with the fact that I found out about Red Notes, or was that Xia Hongshu, I did get to discover Chinese Robot Combat fans. Not just Robot Combat fans, but I got a message from someone from China who plays Robot Arena 2 and Robot Rumble 2. Hello, I'm Joe from the Discord. I'm showing you my bots from Gmod. Nice. Hey, hello.
Away we go between these two machines.
Oh god, here we go.
It was Polis there. It might not be the wedge, but it came in with a broad drive of its own at the front.
I think last I checked, I asked them like if they could show me some pictures of their robots.
Little jab flip there, just knocking Glacier up. But it's a very active floor battle here at the moment.
Oh yeah, I know there's a lot of nationalities. I just thought it was cool to see like even on like completely different social media, because it does feel like there's a lot more of like lot more of English speaking players. So it's cool to see from other countries and stuff. Wait, Yap Dollar, yes, that one.
As they pressure towards the arena wall.
Oh, that's cool. Like, I'm glad you like Catch Hondatron and Temper Tantrum, B-Dragon. How do they find you for being the presenter of Bashbots? Well, so I had that red known Instagram will let you view photos and videos without an account. Oh, yeah. So in terms of like how they found me, like at that time I was, I'd been doing like robot combat content for a very long time, so I was doing it at this time as well. and this was like during my most heavy like this is like a heavy period of collaboration for me. I was on so many different like Robot Combat podcasts and the like, so it was like the perfect time to ask me if I wanted to be like the host for something. There we go, out of the arena.
We don't need the judges when we've got out of the arena flipping power, and Polis just looks at what it's done.
I remember Polis was so speedy in Robot Arena 2 that I'm pretty sure even the AI struggled to control it.
That opening assault, we never really saw which robot had the lower ground clearance. They were exchanging in that front. So no robot
Yeah, I was in this.
But in the end, the knockout power
UK, US, Korea, Netherlands, Philippines, Australia, France, and Malay. That is awesome, honestly.
And with our first out of the
South
arena
Korea.
of the season,
Thank you for clarifying.
Polis impressively moves on to the round of 16.
Oh, man.
Croatia will have to fight again in the
There I am.
It's time for our final fight of the night, where we will see Cosmo take
Oh
on
my
Justin.
god.
With a strong vertical spinner and a ton of experience,
Oh, lordy.
Cosmo looks like the clear winner of this match, but don't count out Justin just yet.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
With no active weapon and also the ability to run inverted, Cosmo can only defeat this through sheer brutality, and with Justin's armor stat of 86, that might just be harder than expected.
Oh, lordy. Even the defense stat is lower.
Robot fighting time! In the red square, from the U.S.
For one day, so I binge watched all the scenes of Bashbots. A good way of spending your time. Robot the Justin.
In the blue square, from the U.S.
Oh, this is gonna be this is gonna be Justin Robotics Justin. Perfect. What an amazing nameplate there. Was this run on Gmod? It was actually, yeah. I'm pretty sure I was unaware that, like, Gmod robot combat competitions were a thing until, like, I was approached for Bashbots.
Out of the arena. Anything possible to murder them.
I think Steve is huge. It is taking up, like, 90% of the screen for its interview. It's standing, like, 10 feet tall.
Cosmo here, the only one with a damaging weapon. Justin is going to have to.
I remember downloading the Bashbot stuff so I could do this and couldn't figure any of that out. If I remember correctly, when the honestly, I'm in the same boat. When there was the pitch for Hell's Angel to have an exhibition fight, I remember Seaborg was like offering to make Hell's Angel in Bashbots because I took like I was looking at it and I was like I'm gonna need some time to learn this, and they were gonna like do that to like cut out the work. Hang on, my old lady cat wants me to carry her downstairs. Oh, I love cats.
It is now prizing underneath with those wedgelets.
Will we have Dominus Wars? Maybe one day.
As Cosmo comes in with its
Oh, Justin. Oh, Justin. It's got the same... Justin's drive got the same problem that Blunt Force Trauma has, where the wedge is so dang big that if it gets flipped over, it only drives on 2 wheels. The one difference is Blunt Force Trauma isn't meant to be serious and uses E-Tech drive. Oh, Justin. Justin, the best bot for real. Oh, my God. Justin's got this. Trust. Oh, this is really not going well. I don't know how you'd score aggression, but maybe in the negatives for Justin at the moment.
And back over it goes again anyway. Oh, Justin, you just cannot catch a break, can you? Oh, dear!
Oh, my God. Justin, all better than all Bashbots competitors. I actually don't remember. I think that is Toast on commentary. I'm pretty sure Beaver was like earlier, like when it comes to like you know, when it came to the talking about the bots. Oh, that's perfect. Ah, you see, they got very lucky there. Justin was about to go into hyperdrive mode and destroy them. This would have been the most bloody, gory fight you'd have ever seen on Bashbots. It wouldn't have even made it onto YouTube, to be honest with you. So you know, very lucky there that Justin went out of the arena there.
You ignore that collision with the grinder, but from the very first impact on, this was all Cosmo.
Justin better than Cassie Stroke. Now, hold on. Let's not go too crazy here.
Impacts could come from Cosmo, and it eventually built up to that exciting climax with Justin out.
What a brutal shot.
The final fight of the qualifying round comes to an end. We've seen Passive Aggression Evo, Clank Requiem,
Justin versus Eric.
and
Eric?
Cosmo move on to the round of 16. We'll see the losers next episode in the Wildcard Rumbles. From all of us here,
Wait, sorry, what
we'll
was that?
see the losers next episode in
Oh, wow. A Rumble. A Rumble's gonna be a fun one.
8 builders will have losses of the qualifying round will battle it out for the final 4 spots in the competition.
Dominus watching Dominus Big W. This is not the way I expected to spend my evening.
Opportunity to grab a slot in the round of 16.
Cassius Chrome, look inside, no chrome. Cool, dead metal, inspect.
Second shot at glory.
Not actually dead. I mean, I guess it's not dead if it was never alive.
Wildcard Rumbles.
Oh. Loses. The #1 Justin hater. Did you want to be a competitor or no? I mean, I remember thinking it'd be interesting to have Hell's Angel, but I was never really bothered one way or the other about actually competing, which is why I would have been happy to have done an exhibition fight.
The Wildcard Rumbles. Last episode, we saw 4 more teams make it into the round of 16, and we saw another 4 teams get sent into the Wildcard Rumbles tonight. The stakes are higher than ever, and we will see the
Here we
12
go.
robots battle it out to stay in the competition.
Oh, man.
Tonight's winners will move on to the round of
Here we
16,
go.
while the losers are out of the tournament.
Wildcard Rumble time.
First rumble of the night, we will see Amethyst, Spinny Boy, and Hondatron all enter the box.
I'd follow Riptide rather than support Justin.
Robot fighting time! In the red square, from the United Kingdom, it's Hondatron!
Hey, Hondatron.
In the blue square, from
Oh,
the
no.
United Kingdom, it's
What happened to Bashbots? I don't know the exact, I obviously don't know the actual details, but it just kind of stopped, really. I think there was plans. There was, from what I could tell, full intentions for there to be a Season 5 of Bashbots. It just never came to be, unfortunately. Was that boy? Yes, yes. Kroger got shot by the Justin driver.
Spinny Boy.
Well, away we go, and
Here we
I don't know
go.
who to call for this fight? This looks a very even, very interesting
Oh,
match, as
Spinny
Hondatron
Boy
is
didn't even have to do anything to
Amethyst in
win.
the distance is doing all kinds of wacky and crazy things.
Just saying, oh, let me join in too. Here, I'll hit myself.
Amethyst do a Bite Force versus Witch Doctor and Rex. Oh, lordy.
None of these
Bro, just apexed.
is working to their maximum effect.
That boy is Tomska's #1 meme of the decade. No, no, Tomska, what are you doing?
Hondatron did have a first round fight where it was a bit haphazard with its
gosh.
attacks against a spinner, and it will have to
Oh.
try and pace itself better in this one if it wants
That
to
flip
take
was quite
advantage
nice.
of a wacky Amethyst and a rather limited in movement against
Tomska has
Spinny
good
Boy.
taste. The man has taste. Oh my god.
Spinny Boy spun away and spun out. Surely, Hick, does it count as still alive? I mean, maybe.
I like trades as Tomska's best meme. See? That's a beautiful meme.
Into the air too for some trouble.
Still wonder how did Spinny Boy explode one of connection? Pure raw power. Did you see the Robot Wars? Yes, I actually did see the Robot Wars video Tomska did. It was the one with Sir Kill-A-Lot. I prefer everybody do the flop. That's another good one. Oh god.
On the trigger, happy Hondatron, but they're stuck on the wall here.
Oh, Hondatron's in for a bit of a challenge here. It's not even a long video, to be honest, Shadow Rush.
And if it's not careful, that's a better attack though. And that is a little hit to the arena floor as well for Amethyst.
Oh my god.
Isn't a machine that's gonna have it all.
I've always wondered how this all works. Like building the robot, controlling it in Bashbots. I mean, in Gary's mod, I mean. Oh! My god! Oh! My god!
Comes in and takes advantage of the passive Hondatron to blow it to pieces.
Did you know if you download an application for Parsec, you can play either up? Yeah, yeah. Oh, I know about that with Parsec, because I was like one of, if not the first, like, channel to do that. Like, it was basically like, I came out with, like, Fuck It, one of my old series, where me and, like, another YouTuber will play RA2 over Parsec, and then, like, the Parsec World Series came out literally, like, I think, like, a month after? Oh my god. They do want to do World Championship 8, don't worry. Shadow Rush was like... Shadow Rush is teasing you. Can we play RE2 together sometime? I can't make any promises on that front. Parsec World Series, what memories. I know, right? I remember Death Valley once fought a, like a free bot cluster bot.
Like it was a Kit Kat and split it into 2 whole pieces. Whoa.
And in an absolute massacre, Amethyst
Suplex one into the pit, yeah.
And unfortunately, Hondatron and Spinny Boy are both out of the tournament. It's time for our second
I don't remember the name of the cluster, to be honest with you, so that we'll leave that name as lost media. But I remember Fuck It was like the first between those two, because it was just ever so slightly earlier. Because that was like in the early days of us discovering, oh, you can actually play you can use Parsec to just play RE2 multiplayer. Oh no. Oh no. Oh look, it's Catch.
From the Netherlands, it's my Gronic.
Is that a JoJo reference? Oh my god. My Gronic is a JoJo reference. Good catch there. Oh lordy, here we go.
A spinner and 2 flippers for this one. Stardust Crusader, the
oh gosh.
target for the other 2. And that's it.
Did you see RA2 now has an ELO ranking? No, I didn't actually. Oh, Stardust Crusader, what are you doing? How are you doing that? How is Stardust Crusader? You're... Oh no! Cool Kids, one of the mods made one. Okay. Stream and Gmod, good. Stardust Crusader makes its own physics. Truly something special there. Oh my god, the bar is moving in every direction imaginable. It's a horizontal spinner and a vertical spinner all in one. What's going on with the bar? Fix it now! Oh my god, a diagonal spinner. Which way is it diagonal? Every single way you can imagine. Oh, guys, hold on. Important news here, hold on. Alabama, Rick's props have been auto-cleaned. I'm so glad that popped up in the middle of the fight.
That's a good one. I think they're maintaining a slight lead as Stardust Crusader just kind of
Let's go!
around the arena and gets overturned by the spikes. They haven't delivered
Oh my
attacks
god, that's
since the first 10
incredible.
seconds. This one very much coming down to the two flippers at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly is, though you do still feel Stardust Crusader has enough.
Truthfully, I don't imagine Catch is getting destroyed in this fight because Stardust Crusader is having such a hard time controlling itself.
From the floor flipper, and it's flipper.
What was your favorite Bashbot? I think Tender Love was like a personal favorite of mine.
Certainly caught it out.
I hate Trump. Same.
Wow, what a
Struggling to self-right for a moment, but they're back in it.
Oh man. Oh.
Mygronic needs to be careful with his self-righting. They don't want to land out of the arena here.
Oh!
Catch is out.
Maybe I shouldn't have spoken on the long-term health of Catch.
I don't know. Catch isn't moving. They surely must.
Oh wow.
There is the devastating hit. I thought
I love how I was like, oh, Catch will be fine. Stardust Crusader's too unstable.
Whether Catch is dead or just ruled out, it doesn't matter now. They're not going to be seen.
Oh my god.
Crusader jumped into the lead with a single attack.
That was incredible. What a shot.
Mygronic and Catch occupying each other for a while there. And that is the decisive
I love how the
blow
bots
so
in this
far. Will
very
Mygronic
rarely
do
break piece by piece. They can break piece by piece, as we've seen, but more often than not, instead of breaking piece by piece, they just explode everywhere.
If you took a minute and 40 seconds to get there, but suddenly we have a very close match between 2 minutes of dominance from the flipper and
Oh
10
my god.
seconds of dominance from the spinner. Let's have a look at the highlights and see who deserves this one as Mygronic ends the fight upside down. Well, there was the opening.
Late hit floor flipper disqualified.
Stardust Crusader, because it's just completely overshadowed by that. One of the most destructive hits we've seen in the entire season.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Stardust.
Oh my god, that one shot really, like, swung it.
Stardust Crusader
Damn.
moves on. And sadly, Mygronic and Catch
That's a
both
shame.
lost the competition.
I was certain that Mygronic could have that.
Third rumble of the night between Zancha, Justin, and Deathstalker.
Justin! Justin! Woo! Woo! Justin!
In the red square from the USA, it's Deathstalker.
This Justin! Justin! Oh my god. This is like the 3 greatest robots to ever be in Bashbots in one arena. This is gonna be incredible. What a fight. What a matchup.
High quality machines in that last rumble. Now we've gone for the bottom of the bunch, as it were. Deathstalker, Justin, and Zancha. But one will win.
No, all of them win. All of them get the championship right now. Now!
I really don't know what to expect from this.
Oh,
one.
lordy.
Anything could happen, and none of them want to attack each other. Oh, this is going to be fun. Definitely.
Pacifism route.
With the first drive of note as it tries to put a bit of worry in Zancha's mind.
Need
while
Stardust
Justin
Crusader somehow won the last fight. Let's see if you can pronounce one of my bots' names correctly.
These robots are not exactly the cream of the crop.
Assaultix?
Based on their first battles.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
Anything of note, but that is a notable charge from Deathstalker, deflecting Zancha up and
Hey!
away. Flipper as well it went.
Bellbots needs a new award.
With,
Oh god. Oh, Justin, how did you get flipped by the saws?
Deathstalker, who is definitely making
Oh
the early
no.
impression, it overturns Justin too, and with a minute of the battle gone here, Deathstalker is in what seems to be an unassailable lead right now. Very
I think
strong
Deathstalker's got this.
show from it here. Zancha seems finished.
Because Zancha's done.
Excuse the children's programming joke. I think Justin's gonna need something special.
Oh,
here.
man.
Deathstalker just plows ahead and they're going with
And Justin is just too... Oh my god, that's a drill! I didn't even realize it was moving. I thought it was just grabbing. It's a drill.
Down a bit here because Justin's not offering anything. Zancha is finished, surely. Justin's now smoking. And Deathstalker.
Yes.
Oh my god.
We have to point out that Zancha was counted out in his first battle from this very position, just careening across the arena.
Justin needs something special to win. That something special is being Justin.
Not that there was really any remote possibility of them winning, even if they do get back over. This has been
Zancha being Zancha. Finally, a spinner walker. Oh my gosh. This is the greatest fight of all time.
Well, yeah, at least Zancha tried to engage with Deathstalker. Justin is swerving and dodging, and time is running out for it here.
Listen, these evasive maneuvers are a very smart idea on the part of Justin. Look at that, Justin getting underneath Deathstalker. Wins right there. Damage, control, style, aggression, being Justin. All 5 categories. The hand of God descends from the ceiling to crush Deathstalker. Better than Huge versus Hydra. Justin is now a category, exactly.
Very decisive drive.
A point on the board.
15 seconds.
Every robot fails to get any points except for Justin and also Tombstone. I think that's the name of one. Justin Billings. I could be completely stupid. I think that's the name of Ray's kid.
Amazing end to this fight.
Justin is now a judge. Good. Remaking RO2 for you. You probably could, to be honest.
Floor Flipper trying to get some late action there. Steady on, mates.
Oh dear.
So that battle then. Let's have a look at the highlights.
My word.
The one controlling the pace, deflecting.
I'm surprised they were able to find so many replays for this fight. Whoa! Landed on their feet, Deathstalker!
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Deathstalker.
That makes sense, to be honest.
Decision. Deathstalker advances to the round of 16. Justin and Zancha are both out of the competition. It's time for the last fight of the night, where we will see Temper Tantrum, Wowplow, and Glacier battle it out for the final spot in the round of 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time.
It's one off the hit list. Incredible.
In the blue square from Taiwan, it's Temper Tantrum.
Temper Tantrum on paper feels like the one to me that has the best chances, but I have a feeling something's going to happen. The judges secretly gave Deathstalker star points for landing on its wheels, as if it needed any more points.
3 robots go in, only one comes out. Will it be Wowplow, Temper Tantrum, or Glacier?
Oh, here we go, here we go.
A free-for-all in our
Oh, Temper Tantrum taking a while.
And, Glacier already
I totally don't have a bot named Wowplow in Gmod. Good.
Engage with each other, both getting an attack on each other. This is going to be a very interesting wildcard rumble, I'd imagine. And we've got a destructive machine.
Oh my lord.
Wedgie control bots in there. And the destructive machine that is Temper
Oh,
Tantrum
nice
is
flip
probably
there by
not
Wowplow.
just there on the floor, but it is okay for now.
Yes, indeed. If I were a
Oh!
I would have been betting on Temper Tantrum, but it spent the first 30 seconds of this match getting thrown across the arena, but that's its first go at it. Good attack on Glacier, but a good self-right.
Oh, Glacier! Oh my god.
Exposed wheels, but it's not going to be doing that anymore.
Glacier being formed there by Temper Tantrum.
Oh god.
Good response though. Long old drive across the arena and slam both of its opponents.
Oh, Glacier's having a bad time. Oh god, not that gyro again.
And then gets bashed again. This is a terrific.
I think someone needs in Gmod needs to make a Ripperoni style robot because the gyro is insane here.
Involved a bit more, but all three of the machines are.
Hey, hello, welcome, welcome. We're watching Bashbots Season 1. Oh my god.
They took off that guard, but they're taking the other guard now. The president has been left without any protection, and suddenly Temper Tantrum is running away.
Turns out huge style bots don't gyro that badly. That's cool. Next stream, there will definitely be a Season 2 stream. I absolutely am going to be doing that because this is a bunch of fun really getting to watch Bashbots again. Next stream we Season 2. Way to spoil. Oh lordy. Glacier's having a bad time.
Who is going to win this fight on control if it goes to the judges? What a mess.
Oh gosh.
There's only one way it can go, but Wow nearly flipping itself out of the
Oh, whoa. Glacier looks
Glacier
kind of cool. Oh my god.
is winning this match by a significant margin at this point, despite the poor opening. And that's an attempt to flip Glacier out of the arena, but backs off at the worst moments.
Yeah, well, in terms of
Oh gosh. I'm waiting to see why you feel bad. Yeah, we got 2 flippers and 1 spinner in this one. A Stinger / Sewer Snake style robot, a flipper, and a vertical spinner. These are the wild card. This is one of the wild card rumbles. Oh my god, that nearly ended in disaster. Temper Tantrum. Oh, and there we go.
That's going to go to the judges. Who's won that one? It's going to be very tough to call.
What a fight.
So here's that weaker opening section from Temper Tantrum, getting launched into the arena by Wildplow, who had a strong opening and a strong finish, but they definitely were drowning in the middle of it. Glacier overall is the one that took the most damage.
God, Glacier got wrecked.
Temper Tantrum for me.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Temper Tantrum.
I'm not sure why, because Temper Tantrum won.
Won the judges' decision.
I'm not sure why you felt bad for them.
Robot in the pits. It's been discovered that one of the drive motors have
Oh.
burned out.
Oh!
No spares available.
Oh!
Tantrum will have
Oh no!
16. Judging off
Hold on, sorry.
performance of
I just
Wildplow
laughed
and
completely over that. Hold on. Let me play it again.
Even though Temper Tantrum won the judge's decision, on further inspection to the robot in the pits, it's been discovered that one of the drive motors have burned out. With no spares available, Temper Tantrum will have to forfeit their spot in the round of 16. Judging off the performance of Wildplow and Glacier,
that is
actual
tragic.
in the battle, it has been decided that Wildplow will take the spot. And so the wildcard rumbles.
Oh my god.
We've seen Amethyst, Stardust Crusader.
That was
Deathstalker,
tragic.
and Wildplow move on to the round of 16. Join us next time when it kicks off. From all of us here at Bashbots, we thank you all so much for watching, and we hope you
I
enjoyed
actually
the show.
don't know.
We'll see you all soon, but until then, good night.
I actually don't know why Temper Tantrum, like, dropped out at that point.
Qualifying round.
Here we go.
Qualifying round and wildcard rumbles now.
Episode 5.
Elimination stage. With everything on the line, one chance to move on to the next round and no room for error. The bots are ready, the box is locked, the lights are on, and it's robot fighting time tonight on Bashbots, the round of 16.
Oh, lordy. I can't unsee Elmo as a show host now. Yeah? That became a joke for a long while.
Hello everybody and welcome back.
Sorry,
to
give me 2 minutes
Bashbots.
everyone, I'll be
I'm your
right
host,
back.
TheDominusIgnis, and at last we have reached the round of 16. Last episode we saw 4 teams make it in through the wildcard rumbles, setting up the field for the single elimination stage. Tonight we will see half of the robots battle. The 16 remaining robots have been seeded 1 through 16 by the selection committee, so let's take a look at the bracket. Each quadrant of the bracket has one of the top seeded, most deadly robots in it, and there is no robot scarier and more powerful than our number 1 seeded robot, the deadly undercutter of Sparks. On the other side of the bracket we can see the number 2 seed, the internal combustion engine powered Firewave, with the number 3 seed vertical spinner Clank Requiem, and the number 4 seed, the powerful pneumatic flipper of Polis. It's time for our first match of the night between the number 1 seeded Sparks and the number 16 seed Deathstalker. Let's take a closer look at how these 2 robots made it to the round of 16. Sparks' first fight was against Catch, who he absolutely decimated. The selection committee decided this performance was strong enough to give him the number 1 seed, and with no damage sustained in that battle, he is ready for this fight. Deathstalker hasn't had an easy path to this stage. He lost a close judge's decision to seed.
Hello, I am back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for the wait there. I had to help my mum with something.
Escape with minimal damage, taking the judge's decision. The good news, he's still in the competition. The bad news, he has to face Sparks.
Oh no! Fighting Sparks?
After demolishing Cats for a brutal KO and getting the number 1
Oh, this is gonna be a brutal watch.
Their first victim, none other than the wildcard of Deathstalker. After losing to Sea Devil in the battle before, but just managing to cling on.
It has a chance. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't.
This match will have to put up the upset of its life to be in with a chance. Will they manage the impossible? Only one way to find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
Will Deathstalker stand a chance? There's only one way to find.
from the UK. It's
Oh dear.
in the blue square from the United States of America. It's Deathstalker.
Yeah, but I feel like Sparks is a lot more powerful. Oh lordy.
Okay, so the biggest threat with this fight, I think, is the anti-spinner wedge on the front. So he's probably going to use that to try and slow our weapon down and move us into the hazards. Going to try and keep the fight towards the center. See if we can use our reach to hit him in the more vulnerable arms or the sides.
My strategy with any spinner, more specifically horizontal.
I see texture clipping, yeah.
Lana
would have a better chance, even Justin, but Deathstalker? I know. Oh lordy, this is not going to go well.
Bring the tail down and hopefully drill wind.
Sparks has a whole HAL 9000 aesthetic? I hadn't even realised.
The most experienced driver in the competition, but
Oh, this is going to be... This is going to get gruesome, isn't it? Even the camera is nervous, I know. It's shaking in fear. Here we go, here we go. Oh god. Oh, there goes one of the arms. Immediately.
Very worrying for the rest of the fight. Oh no.
Oh my god.
Lost the side claw of Deathstalker within the first 5 seconds, then the law of averages tells us that it'll be weaponless in the next 20.
Oh my goodness.
Up and over at the moment.
The wedge is fine at least. Yeah, true. Oh, oh, look at that. Oh my god. They did have a hold of him for a second there.
Has that had an impact on their drive, I wonder?
Oh no, their drive's been affected now. They've lost part of their weapon, they've lost part of their drive. The wedge is hanging up though.
It's trying to make its way into this fight quite handily. It does take
Oh god. Oh my god. There is always a chance Sparks bounces out of the arena. It's not gonna happen. Oh, there goes the other part of the weapon. That's just that bit on the top, the drill.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, is this the end? Oh, decapitation! Oh my god.
Yeah, we've only got a puck.
Good lord.
No, me either. We've only got a puck of Deathstalker left out there, but it's a plucky puck.
Oh my god, Puck? Like a Robo Games Puck, the greatest robot to ever exist? I don't know. Oh! 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 But the wedges held up fine though. God! I'm pretty sure the wedge is the only bit that still exists. No count out. I need to see some movement. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's a knockout. Oh my god.
Dominant fight. Sparks moves on to the quarterfinals.
That is incredible.
We will see the number
I think even to this point, Sparks was completely untouchable. Sparks was like scary.
Let's send it down to the damn beaver.
What a terrifying bot, honestly.
When a robot proves that it can walk the walk just as well as the builder says, it's always a reason to be excited for what they might achieve next. Case in point, Tender Love.
Man, I love Tender Love. I know Tender Love doesn't win, overall spoiler alert, but I just want to see how far it gets.
Certainly reflects this. Its opponent Sea Devil, who managed to pull off a minor upset against an incredibly experienced builder in the qualifiers before, will certainly have its work cut out for them. However, they have proved themselves against Zactos before, so...
Gigabyte clone, oh no. It's a pretty nice looking one though, it's got a Vaporwave aesthetic to it.
Robot fighting time! In the red square, from the United Kingdom, it's Tender Love!
I can't take the player model seriously at all.
Square, from the USA, it's Sea Devil!
Bruh, I'm dead.
So what I have
I
here
don't know,
is
Shadow Rush,
a
honestly.
Hopefully anti-spinner configuration. I've got side panels, and instead of the forks, I've got a big flat panel. Made of fewer pieces, the panel is, and the side panels are plated, so they'll take.
Oh lordy!
It's all about driving. I need
Bro, I'm so hungry.
Places. I need to drive correctly.
Oh god, this could be interesting.
I hope I do well.
Oh, new Matthews Major episode exporting. Let's go.
So hopefully I can get to the wheel and then take him off so he can be immobilized.
Well, Tenderlove seeded 5th for this competition, despite their first round battle being a
I think Tenderlove is actually my favourite lifter ever. Who knew Yoshi was into robotics? Honestly, Tenderlove is a really cool lifter. Full-on villain speech length. Got caught monologuing.
Tenderlove may be the favourite here, but they are giving Sea Devil the respect they believe it deserves with that anti-spinner setup, replacing the great.
Oh god. Immediately off to a bad start.
Interesting first exchange between
Yoshi head as a robot, but the tongue is a puncher. That's actually a really fun idea, to be honest.
Got rid of the great and gave it an excellent because it's working perfectly so far. Oh, but maybe they need some kind of hooks on the top to stop them from going all the way under Sea Devil and coming out on the other side.
Oh gosh.
Certainly shallow. I mean, oh, big hit.
Oh, it's not looking good for Tenderlove at the moment.
But it shouldn't be able to catch
Oh, this is not looking good. So we have Dustpan versus Rumba. Oh, you're kidding. No, that could have been beautiful, but no.
At the moment, the favourite here.
This arena is going to look so clean by the end of this fight with Dustpan versus Rumba.
Yes, I mean, it's a controversial seeding, I have to admit. Tenderlove at 5th, despite their previous fight being so close, so narrow, and a judge's decision to boot. But here, they're making Sea Devil look more of a D Devil.
Oh my god, Sea Devil's just jumping around.
Has been controlling this one.
He's becoming an air devil more than anything else. It's flying around. Sea Devil's got 6-wheel drive. That's crazy.
What is happening here? That could set up Tenderlove for the killer blow. It's over. The Shreemex should help it here, Sea Devil. But Tenderlove could close in and follow through, but Sea Devil is back.
You know, I was about to make a joke saying should help, like, and then bring up Gigabyte's self-writing poll that's never done anything for it. No, they actually did self-write.
Tenderlove crashing into the spikes, but just no big impacts from Sea Devil. And when you're fighting with a spinner, you know, you've got to sacrifice those potential control points to win on damage, and there's been little damage caused since that strip was taken away in the opening 30 seconds.
Oh my lord. Surely the Tenderlove is winning this one at the moment. Oh, that might be a bad... That might have been a bad move. That might have been a bad move. Oh my god. Tenderlove went flying. They nearly touched the ceiling.
Yes, they are, and knocked up by the spikes there too.
That was a full yeet there.
We're still waiting for the true moment of decision here. This is going to be very tense and tight.
My
for the
god.
judges to decide. Sea Devil slowing now. Now this could be a chance for Tenderlove.
Oh.
Just need to scoop it at the right angle and get it towards the wall.
Oh! Oh, you are kidding! You are kidding! That looked perfect! That looked like it was a certain out of the arena. Oh my god.
Down only after the fight is called.
Wow. Oh my god, that was a crazy. What a fight!
Sparks flying just from Tenderlove driving into the wall, but that was basically all we got to see of Sea Devil in those 2 big hits there. Otherwise, it was either Tenderlove attacking or Tenderlove threatening itself. Sea Devil certainly got those.
Oh man!
But when it comes to the judge's decision,
Look at that! Look at that! That was so close!
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is
Sea Devil! Oh man. Tenderlove did do so wonderfully there.
He will fight the winner of Polis versus Connection, which we'll see later tonight.
Petition to remove all roofs from virtual robot combat arenas. I don't care if not having a roof is unrealistic. I want to see bots go flying.
14 seed Wowplow.
Oh god.
Luck is a genuine factor in this sport.
This is gonna be hard to watch. Well, I hope all the Wowplow fans a great time, but they might want to look away.
Because Temper Tantrum had to drop out.
Oh lordy, this is not gonna go well.
It's still a viable contender and it's ready to mark its name into the Rock of Bashbots. Facing it is the 3rd seed, Clank Requiem, who made a bold start, destroying...
You know, you might be onto something there.
But now it faces a real challenge in the monstrous defense of Wowplow. Who will come out on top? Find out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from Serbia, it's Wowplow! In the blue square, from Lithuania, it's Clank Requiem!
Don't know how that happened, but there we go. As I was saying, Matthew's Major Episode 2 is exporting. Let's go!
And try to avoid getting out-wedged. Basically, that's it.
I'm gonna get around to the sides and I'm gonna get him good.
Is that a JoJo reference?
And Wowplow fortunately back into the competition. They've lost twice in a row now. Will this be their first win against the 3rd seed?
So finish this and then upload it. Let's go! Check out Matthew's Major, everyone. Do it! Do it!
certainly
Here we
be
go.
from the plough
This is
and
going to
will
be
overcome Clank Requiem,
brutal.
which looked mightily impressive in round 1 against Hondatron.
Oh, lordy.
It is winning against Clank
Oh,
Requiem.
Jesus.
With another good flip, getting it over, but easily self-righting. That vertical bar spinner.
Oh, God.
There,
Oh!
Wedgelets, not so much. Wow,
Yeah, they made it this far, but I think this is the end of the road for them, truthfully.
Wildplow has paced itself well until that
Oh,
moment.
God.
And that could
Oh,
have
but
been
Clank
dangerous.
Requiem overextends and crashes into the wall. But wow, you don't want to turn.
Oh, they're actually putting up a good fight here. Bronco versus Bite Force. I was thinking Bronco versus Endgame, but fair, honestly. Oh, God. Oh! Oh! No way, that was so close. Are you serious? That was so close.
Losing points all the time here.
Oh my God.
To respond. Wildplow suddenly knocked into the air.
Underrated battle. The Bronco versus Huge main event, that fight. I'm going to have to double check that fight now that you said that. Oh. Oh my God.
If you counted the damage, then this is basically quite already.
Oh, this is going badly now for Wildplow.
A devastating 10 seconds of attack. Wildplow has lost half of its tyres. And suddenly, this
Oh
fight
my
has turned.
God.
And in comes Clank Requiem again. Wildplow trying to get some space, but it's not being allowed any, and it's just dancing and trying to right itself. And now in a dangerous tight area.
Oh, this is. Oh, wow.
Retired and flown through the air.
It's only got 2 wheels left. Oh! There it is. Coffin Song will profit for this fight.
But they sailed in and swatted them out of the arena in a brilliant fight. This is how it started.
God, that was brutal. I mean, I kind of saw that coming, to be honest, but yeah, it's my word.
They came so close with that flip in particular, but once the first wheel left Wildplow, it was more and more after that. Buy one, get one free, until Clank Requiem had taken 4 of them off, and then the whole robot out of the arena.
Fusion versus Witch Doctor. Oh yeah, Fusion versus Witch Doctor is a really good fight, honestly. Like, if I do a top 10 fights in World Championship 7, Fusion versus Witch Doctor has to get a mention.
We will see the number 4 seeded Polis take on the 13th seed Clusterbots of Connection.
The highest non-seeded spinner Polis is not to be messed with. After becoming one
Oh
of the
gosh,
two
here we
lowest
go.
scorer out of the arena in the qualifiers, this experienced spinner became a household name overnight. Meanwhile, the Clusterbots team of Connection are worried, and rightfully so. Despite winning their qualifier, the team were up day and night restoring one of the robots who was utterly annihilated by Spinny Boy in the qualifiers, and now the lesser rate is really coming back to bite them. Will Connection pull off the upset? Or will the
The most shocking judge's decision of Bashbots, in my opinion. The split bot connection. I genuinely didn't think it was going to make it to this far after that.
Netherlands, it's Connection! In the blue square, from Ireland, it's Polis!
It's Bluetooth connection after it got split. Oh my god. Valkyrie is my favourite battle bot. Honestly, a fair choice for a battle bot to have as your favourite.
Before I announce my strategy, I'm very proud to present the thousands and thousands of the oil fans all around the world.
And I'm happy to represent the dozens and Baker's dozens of the Jedi's fan. Strategy, we will be divide and conquer, and hope we can get some of those tasty wheels, right?
Hell yeah.
It'd be interesting to see Bite Force. I know, like, I know people have been saying this for ages, but it would be interesting if Bite Force returned, honestly.
Half the weight that they could be. So that means that we can flip them a lot higher than normal. So we're hoping that even maybe from like near the middle of the arena we'll be able to flip them out. It all depends if we can get under them though. Our flippers seem to be running.
Honestly, any uppercut fight's going to be a pretty, crazy one to watch. Honestly, Sawblade's endgame tantrum Hydra, basically the "How dare you leave us?" punishment. Those are some pretty fun robots, to be fair. Also, welcome to the stream. Here we are. Let's go.
Fight time once again. Polis had a rather tactical round one.
Oh my god.
Something in round two. Good grief.
Off into space.
Thought they would fly, and one half of connection.
Oh god.
Sooner rather than later.
I mean, to get a good connection, you do need like to have a satellite up in space. So I guess they're going up close, as close as possible to get a good connection.
Let's just use the ceiling cam for the rest of this fight. I think we're gonna need his connection. It's thrown from
Did Nightmare vs. Huge never happen? I'm shocked about that. I know that Mammoth vs. Nightmare happened.
Well, I think connection might need to be renamed to Skyscraper by the end of this one.
Mammoth vs. Huge happened, Mammoth vs. Nightmare happened. It's kind of crazy we never got Nightmare vs. Huge. Oh, Huge vs. Mammoth was a very fun fight. I still think about how close Mammoth was to losing that.
They keep flipping into the drums where they can clearly still get underneath if they're able to deliver killer flips like that. And up they go again.
Wow.
Huge was only World Championship 3 actually, so there was like an overlap period. Look, Nightmare I don't think was in regular competition anymore, but given Nightmare came back for like that fight with Mammoth, they totally could have done Nightmare versus Huge.
Oh, the tension was building up, but there was no flipper in the end. It's the floor getting
Potential short fight idea, Nightmare versus Mammoth. That might be an interesting idea, to be honest. Connection getting Wi-Fi time. Oh, and the same section as well. Excellent. Oh my god.
That was the most dominant display I think we've seen in this tournament. Not a spinner necessary, just throwing them both out.
That was amazing right there, my word.
To include, look at that sailing shot. Connection. Didn't know what hit them. They didn't even deliver more than 2 attacks, I don't think. Police
Good lord.
they're the 4th seed for a reason, if not deserved.
Sawblade vs. Huge, the best ever final. Honestly, it has got to be up there as like one of, if not the best one ever. Yeah. I think Eruption vs. Carbide's another very good one in terms of like final fights.
Absolute classic. The first night of the round of 16 has
What?
come to an end.
What a...
Seed Sparks,
Oh man, we're getting to the
Tenderlo,
really
Black
crazy ones.
Requiem, and Polis all move on.
Which would solo Jake Paul easily.
16 concludes. Previously, Sparks. Tonight, the round of 16 concludes. Previously,
Nightmare vs. Slam Job was perfect. Honestly, incredible. Oh jeez.
Their way into the quarterfinals. Tonight, 8 more robots get the chance.
Oh yeah, Bigger Brother vs. Hypnodisc was crazy. Bigger Brother was like really tanky for the time.
And who will see their tournament hopes turn to dust? The remaining competitors are
Jake Paul versus Kenny Florian, oh lordy.
round of 16. This is Bashbots.
It needs to be announced by Farouk if that happened. Which episode is this? Episode 6. I think there's 8 episodes overall in Series 1. So we're already nearly done tonight. Wow. I thought of a bad joke. Say it. Say it.
Bashbots. I'm your host, TheDominusIgnis, and
How did
tonight,
Logan Paul beat
the
Mike
round of
Tyson?
16
He was...
concludes.
Ah!
The remaining robots are fighting to become the Bashbots champion and to raise
Fun fact, Mike
this
Tyson
trophy.
walks with a walking
Etching their
stick?
names
Oh,
into Gary
Jesus
Ford's history.
Christ.
Now let's take a look at our bracket.
S3 versus
Looking
2-5.
at the
Oh,
remaining
let's see.
fights, we can see Umi Ryu versus GT1.
Okay.
Two very impressive robots in the qualifying round.
Do Matthew Major Season 1 sometime this week. I'd be down since I don't have uni till 3rd of February. I will keep that in mind. Thank you for letting me know that, though. That I might take you up on that, honestly.
Will be taking on the winner of the 7 to 10 matchup.
Stardust Crusader, I'm shocked it's still in this.
The wild card Amethyst. And there is our first fight of the night.
Fun fact, Moo Moo Meadows can self-write. Good. When is Season 5? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if we're getting Season 5. Only 7 episodes.
It's time
Okay.
for Cosmo to take on Dataflow. Let's take a closer look at how these two robots made it to the round of 16. Cosmo was one of the only robots in the qualifying round to get an out of the arena shot on his opponent Justin.
Season
The
5
selected
before
committee
GTA
decided that the performance was
6.
strong enough to give him the
I
round of
wish,
16.
honestly.
And with no damage sustained in the battle, Cosmo is all ready for this matchup. Dataflow was matched up against Stardust Crusader. In a tense match full
Oh.
of huge hits, Dataflow managed to just about win the judge's decision, but it was only good enough for the number 11 seed.
We're gonna get GTA
Let's
6
send it
before
out
World
to the
Championship.
back
No,
for
don't say
the
that.
matchup.
Being snow today? Oh god, yeah, it's been threatening to snow, hasn't it?
Both have proved a lot of worth in their qualifying rounds. As
Oh,
Cosmo
no.
shot the audience members alike as it threw Justin right out of the arena. And Dataflow shrugged off blow after blow from Stardust Crusader and sort of
Star just, I know it's a JoJo reference, don't worry. I'm fully aware. Cosmo versus Dataflow. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the USA, it's Cosmo! In the blue square, from the UK, it's Dataflow!
I'm probably just gonna drive wedge first. Try to line up my wedge with his side wedgelet forks, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I know Mike was muted. I was having to type, I was having to respond to someone. Like, trust me, all you would have heard was would have just been me tapping on my keyboard.
Wing it like I did last fight and just stay out of his harm's way of his weapon and
Was there
utilize the hazards for this one.
What's so never shared in your server but DMs? There's the full MM6 roster. Let me see this.
To prove that it is a competent robot. But Cosmo also wanted to prove.
Oh man, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, here we go. But the ASMR.
Dataflow proved it can take on the horizontal.
The worst ASMR imaginable. Oh! Dataflow much lower. I kind of saw that coming though.
From the seams of it. Using that front wedge on Dataflow, nothing
Welcome
was able to
back.
get under that so far, and the arena soars coming up to disrupt the gameplay of this battle.
Big hit there. Dataflow right to
Oh,
his elbow,
God.
tries to shrug off that attack though. Comes in itself and this plucky
Hello guys and welcome to the TheDominusIgnis ASMR. Today we're watching Hell's Angel get into a fight. Oh no, Hell's Angel has lost again.
can't seem to get enough attacks in.
I was gonna try and do something loud into the mic, but then I realized I really don't want to do that because I was just gonna be like, Hell's Angel has lost again. Oh no. Like a scream of frustration, but I could not be bothered to do that. I didn't want to like destroy your eardrums.
And that disrupts their brief spell of momentum.
Just turn the gain up right at the end. Oh no.
Wants to do. Cosmo may only need a couple of hits that have just got to be precise, as long as they don't get flipped over by that hammer.
Yeah, it's very, very tactical, very in close quarters with each other.
Pepsi Man ASMR.
For a big blow, a big
Pepsi Man
drive from
ASMR.
either of these two machines.
Pepsi for TV
Jabs
game.
galore. And Dataflow trying again to maneuver to those wide, chunky pods.
Oh,
And landing
oh
another
god.
overhead swing. And another one to the side.
So many seasons did Spark Twins? All of them. I don't remember, God, honestly.
Enter the last minute of this fight.
Oh,
Responding again. Really good stuff.
God.
Taking a big hit there. The number of hits is well in Dataflow's favour, but you have to imagine the amount of damage is favouring.
Come on,
Cosmo,
Dataflow.
with a direct hit to the underside of Dataflow.
Come on, Dataflow. Oh no. Oh no! No!
To hook the hammer behind the wall. Just about comes back in, but the floor flipper is moving.
Oh my god!
Dataflow has hung on incredibly.
This is incredible!
Maybe the big moment in this fight. The big moment in the corner where there was the most danger.
Oh, Dataflow's just Tails Angel and Bashbots. That makes it better. Let's go. That purple bot reminds me of Nelly the Ellie bot. Oh lordy.
Danger. Cosmo closing.
And similar to Nelly, it's getting wrecked by a vert.
Nearly out. And there goes another bit.
First time a bot has escaped the neutral zone. Seriously.
What a fight this has been.
Impossible for Data.
Oh my
They need to
god.
not be taking any more attacks. They need to be delivering and showing what they can do. Suddenly this is
Oh wow.
right now until Cosmo decides to drive into the wall, but I don't think that's going to earn Dataflow any
What?
exactly.
Oh my god.
But suddenly the 6th seed looking really strong in the closing stages. That was the first hit from Dataflow, showing that it had the better wedge. But seemingly Cosmo
In theory, Weedy Big Cheese and Bronco could escape the old Batbots neutral zones. Weedy Big Cheese would win World Championship 8. Trust. And if you ask, well, what about like robots with forks? Weedy Big Cheese is a giant fork.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision
Come on.
is
No, no.
And on an extremely close judges' decision, Cosmo will move on to the quarterfinals, and unfortunately,
Sad.
Dataflow is out of the tournament.
Sad.
It's time for our next fight of the night, where we will see Passive Aggression take on the wild card of Amethyst.
Oh, this fight's gonna get brutal, isn't it?
It lost a very close judge's decision to Tenderlong, but then it blazed its way through the wildcard run when here it is. As the highest rated wildcard, there are some big shoes to fill, and that terrifying weapon might just get its chance to shine again, as it takes on Passive Aggression Evo and its 27kg weapon.
And make a sequel to my Flipperbot series, but it feels more like a Mon Weedy Big Cheese because of how big and powerful it is. Good, good. Yeah, my money's on Amethyst on this one as well. My fictional money.
in the red square from the UK. It's Amethyst. In the blue square from the USA. It's Passive Aggression Evo.
Oh, this is gonna... Oh, God, the headline. I keep forgetting about that.
So we're both
Truly, truly wise beyond their years.
I have a bit more range and I'm lower, and my spinner's lower than his, so I could probably hit the wheels, and that's going to be my main tactic. That being said, his spinner's high enough to knock my stream mech off, so I'm going to have to just get rid of those wheels.
Inspired. That was beautiful. Ribbit.
It's definitely going to be a fight that's not going to make it the full 3 minutes. It's going to be a KO.
Oh, man, that was incredible.
Go on then, Passive Aggression Evo. What was your opponent saying to you there?
I accidentally base boosted the MM episode. Good, good. Frog of Wisdom. Here we go.
The round of 16 is here. two horizontal spinners.
My god. Oh, right away.
That's the top shrimp.
That seems about right.
The weapon's mobility, but ramming it into a wall.
Exactly what I was expecting.
Moving at such a pace that it's tearing up the floor with its back hinges, and it's dominating this battle right now.
Fun fact, Wheelie Big Cheese can flip Mr. Psycho. It probably could, to be honest. Oh my god. It now looks like they're fighting friggin' like Brutality or like Perfect Phoenix or something like that. Blip can for sure flip Mr. Psycho. Oh, guaranteed. Oh my god. There is such a notable size difference. It looks like a middleweight taking on a heavyweight or something.
Up into the air, and it's even out-wedged the other wedge on occasion during this battle. So, for passive aggression, Evo to win this now in half.
There it is. Hydra could as well. Oh, I definitely think it could. How high could Hydra flip Psycho? Ceiling? No, I'm kidding. Amethyst is just Hell's Angel if it was a spinner. I wish Hell's Angel could be that good as a spinner.
Very impressive from Amethyst, and there it is confirmed. That will be moving through.
Like Hazard, yeah. When I said Brutality, honestly, that was what my brain was thinking, Hazard, but my brain, no brain. Yeah, I remember, like, I think he shared that actually, Blip flipping the car. That was crazy.
This was not close whatsoever. It was Amethyst from start to finish, and we got the KO. Over it went. There we see again. No coming back from that.
Well, there we go.
Bringing in our first upset of the tournament. Amethyst
Upset?
out passive aggression Evo.
I think we all saw that one coming.
Firewave versus Stardust Crusader, which we will see later tonight. Before that, we will see the 8-9 matchup between Umi Ryu
Here we
and
go.
GT1. This is sure to be a very close matchup. So let's send
I might watch that, but I'd probably have to double check with Robotonator to see if they'd be okay with that first.
Compared to the highest seeded brothers finally get their chance to shine. GT1 got their win over Sancho and Battles Pass, and Umi Ryu managed to get past a stone wall that is Wild Power to get their win. Now they stand in each other's way on the road to stardom, and that one last step to stand up there with the tournament favourites. The battle for recognition.
Alright, here we go.
Now.
Robotica reviews when someday, maybe someday, pull the magic conch shell string.
From the UK, it's GT1.
The player models are never gonna stop being amusing to me, are they? Like they just it's like I look at this cool robot and then I look and just see, oh my god, Amazing Digital Circus reference. Oh no, it's not actually. I'm just already waiting for the next episode.
In this, I'm gonna try and tank as many spinner hits as I can, while I'd usually try and dance around to the
So is this older than Breaking Bad? I couldn't tell you.
left, right, and center.
My strategy for this fight is fairly basic, really. Just try and attack the sides as much as possible. Maybe if I'm lucky, take out the weapon support, but I highly doubt it because he's a seriously good driver, and it's going to be a really close fight, I feel.
Well, by seeding, this is the most even contest here, the 8th seed versus the 9th. But GT1, Jolu's build are not happy with that seeding. They got the quickest knockout of the first round.
GT1 is the design that works weirdly well. Honestly, I feel like I don't want to say it's got the advantage here because like this is probably a pretty close fight, but man, here we go.
Lights out and away we go with GT1.
Oh my god! Oh, GT1 doesn't have a Shri mech. Oh no, that might be a problem. Oh. Similarly, these are two, even if you mean aesthetically, these are two really aesthetically pleasing robots in my opinion. Oh, wow.
Umiryu certainly has got the damage done so far, but GT1's trying to come back. As it
Trying
goes
to break the land speed record. Going up in the air, and Umiryu doing backflips over the spikes. This is a really even contest.
Oh, this is gonna be brutal.
You can see why it's 8v9.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh. God. Oh. Oh my god.
GT1, they got the quickest win by knockout in the first round, and I think they've got the quickest loss by knockout in the second round here. Umiryu is playing with its food now. They know that GT1 is beyond repair. They're gonna need them more, and there goes the wheel.
Jeez. That is brutal. I love how, like, Umiryu has a flamethrower as well. God, that is vicious.
One way to have a fight. Brilliant. Even, maybe not.
Based off a Toyota GT1 TS020 from 1998 and 1999, ironically GT1 is getting the same result here as the real car did in Le Mans 1999, where it broke down. Looks like we have a new rotator.
Was just too insane.
My god.
And absolutely decimating GT1, Umiryu advances to the quarter-finals, where it will unfortunately have to face the #1 seeded Sparks. It's time for our final fight of the night and of the round of 16. The 2-seed Firewave will be taking on the 15.
Okay, surely this is the end for Stardust Crusader. Surely this is the end for Stardust Crusader. I don't know how it keeps surviving.
Firewave captured hearts and terrified many as it tore Micronic to pieces, becoming a firm favourite for the title, especially with its unique weakness giving a lot of matches some unexpected tension. Facing them is Stardust Crusader, whom after losing to Dataflow, they were spinning like a wheel of fortune as they won the World Cup.
Starstone. Honestly, it's been so unstable in this in its competition.
These two will bite the dust, but when the smoke clears, there will only be one robot left to continue their journey.
Tomb Dust. It treats every fight like one of those big Tombstone hits that's, you know, where Tombstone goes flying.
Square from the UK, it's Stardust Crusader.
Is that a JoJo reference? Oh my god, here we go. This must have taken so long to, like, record and edit and put together. You know, this must have taken ages.
And hopefully, since he's a tombstone-like design, it's gonna probably go flop around quite a bit on the hits, and hopefully that may leave his chassis or his wheels exposed, so he can potentially land a good shot and, like, tear out his wheels or, like, destroy the frame. That's basically the plan here.
Strategy is pretty simple.
Dude's turned into a different JoJo character. You're going to the memes with this one. 10 minutes max.
Just dispose of him at my leisure if I can do that.
An international affair, but Firewave, the second seed, Stardust Crusader down in 15th because they had to come through the wild card rumbles. This would be a huge upset.
Alright, here we go. Surely this is Firewave's fight. Surely this is Firewave's fight. Was my voice in the background? Because I haven't moved anywhere.
I think it certainly can, just colliding, not even driving forwards, but just smashing Stardust Crusader away.
Oh lordy. Is it okay now?
Is that a tiny wheel of sorts?
It is. It looks like it. And is it from?
Oh, in Bashbots. No, that wasn't me talking just then. That wasn't me.
Interesting. Wow, that's more than interesting. That's explosive from our arena spikes. As we
Oh my god.
And dealing more damage all at once.
Yeah, all that for the past few minutes. Oh my god. Stardust Crusader's gonna win. Oh my god. Oh! Good lord.
Every single hit they've got on Firewave has caused
Oh!
but they're still managing to take more in response. But the Shrimek bringing Firewave back into this, but how many wheels do they even have? Seemingly none.
Oh my god, no! Stardust Crusaders won! Again! You would not believe your eyes when Stardust Crusader flies. Oh my god. Oh, wow. So that F is for F to pay respect. Good lord. I don't know how Stardust Crusader's done it. Before I know it, it's going to turn out Stardust Crusader won the entire thing. Wow. Stardust sweep.
And the second time went over.
I know how it won. It didn't die.
Biggest upset of the tournament. The number 15 seed Stardust Crusader
Oh,
defeats
man.
Firewave, moving on to the quarterfinals. Tonight we saw Cosmo,
That was
Amethyst,
crazy.
Uri, and Stardust Crusader all advanced to the quarterfinals. Join us next time when all 8 remaining robots will step into the box for the quarterfinals. From all of us here at Bashbots, we thank you so much for watching, and we hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you all soon, but until
I was going to
then,
do it whilst watching Bashbots, so I think I'm going to change the title to remove it. That might be a thing for the next Bashbots stream, honestly.
They have survived carnage, conflict, and combat. Tonight,
That's if we get a Season 5, but that would be nice if we could somehow get my actual character in Gary's mod. Funnily enough, I actually got a piece of art drawn by the Orc Corp of my Sona wearing the Elmo outfit.
This is the quarterfinals of the most destructive tournament of all time. This is Bashbots, the quarterfinals.
I'll see if I can find it and I'll share it like on the server. Oh, good lord. Oh god, Dominant Pursuit. They're chasing me down. I gotta run. I gotta run. Oh god, they're catching up to me. Ah!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Bashbots. I am
Stardust
your host,
versus Cosmo.
TheDominusIgnis,
Good
and
lord.
tonight It is the quarterfinals. The 8 best robots in the competition are all battling it out to get into the semi-finals and to hoist this trophy as the Bashbots champion. Now let's take a look at our bracket.
Here we go. Spark versus Umi Ryu, Tenderlove versus Polis, Stardust Stardust Crusader versus Amethyst, and Cosmo versus Clank Requiem.
Their first match in the qualifying round are
gosh.
facing each other tonight, and that only 3 of the top 4 seeds remain in the competition. It's set to be a spectacular night. Let's jump right into our first match of the night, where we will see
The first suit of this over probably would be quite warm.
on the number 5
Oh
seed, Tenderlove.
gosh, here we go.
After defeating Amethyst in the qualifying round, Tenderlove once again defeated a big
Oh man, I remember that robot that you're on about. That was a crazy bot.
himself against the spinners, but how will he fare against a flipper? Polis has absolutely dominated his opponents in the competition so far, flipping Glacier and both Clusterbots.
The most
connection
controversial
out
fight of
the
series one.
arena.
Oh, I'm
Will he
curious now.
continue the streak against Tenderlove, or is this
Hit and
where
run
his
would go
time
so hard on
to
R2. Honestly, I agree.
Dan Beaver to break down the matchup.
Who said that the spinners should get all the fun? After playing a game of Cats with Connection, Polis has shown just why it's the 4th seed, and now it's ready to take that powerful flipper to anyone it can, which in this case is Tenderlove. After taking out the very promising Sea Devil, this control bot has been eyeing up those long sides of Polis since this fight was confirmed. But meanwhile, the thoughts of Polis have been on other things, like, if they've gotten 2 out of 2 robots out of the arena, are they going to shoot for a 3rd? Like that's even a question, this fight is going to be an explosive one no matter what weapon takes the victory.
I am curious on this one. Polis feels like it has the advantage because it could just end the fight, but Tenderlove is a pretty good robot, like low to the ground, can be well driven. Like, I'm wondering who's going to win in this one. Stardust would possibly beat Polis. Oh my god. Enter Lord Scarecrow to Season 5. That would require building Lord Scarecrow, and it's somehow working in Gary's mod. That sounds like so much hassle.
So, this is back to the fork configuration, and in between fights I've done some work on it, it's a bit quicker. I don't know if I'll be able to out-wedge Polis, but if I can get round and push it about a bit, I might be able to get it into a situation that it's not very good at dealing with. This robot is good at exploiting weaknesses.
Okay, so this is going to be a really tough match because Tenderlove is a very good control robot. If they get under us, we won't really be able to do much except watch ourselves get pushed around. So we're going to have to...
Yeah, I mean, if someone gets under you, you probably can't do a whole lot. Oh, that hit, the Ginsu clone was hit and run, which was actually like a pretty fun robot. I'm actually torn. Seriously, I don't know which ones. Like, genuinely, like it's been such a long time, so I don't remember how a lot of this goes anymore. So I am legitimately curious.
Well, no spinners here, but it's another high-stakes fight in Bashbots. Polis and Tenderlove engage, and Polis swings over the body of Tenderlove as the Great hangs out the back and tries to take advantage of Polis's long sides there.
Yes, they've taken off the excellent from the previous round, and it's back to the
Oh
great,
man.
and it's doing its job, getting straight under Polis.
There was a whole host of different people on this, so yeah. Oh god. With the amount of people that they got talking in this, I don't know how the mic quality is gonna be season to season, honestly.
Well here, and the size comparison between these two machines is quite
Oh god, Polis.
strange. Tenderlove is this massive, gangly machine, and Polis looks tiny in comparison to it. And to get a purchase...
Polis is no short or
Oh
small
lordy.
machine. In the
Oh.
grand scheme of things, they're one of our...
Oh, the spikes got involved there. There we go. And a...
Is as big as they
Ooh.
come, but that doesn't affect the weight as they still go sailing through the arena.
Oh
just
gosh.
Like anybody else would.
Tenderlove is the behemoth of Bashbots. Honestly, that's not a bad comparison. An underdog robot with a unique and cool design. Basically been around since practically the beginning. And just a perpetual underdog that a lot of us love.
Couldn't take advantage, but it's underneath again. And now it's put itself in trouble, Tenderlove. Gets away, but
Oh!
goodness me.
Polis can fit into the middle of Tenderlove. Seriously, yeah.
Uta zones in the arena on that side.
Allergic to winning, no.
But now
Oh,
is the one in a precarious position. That's a good flip.
very nice from Tenderlove. Oh,
They're not really designed to get those arena outing lifts. They're just designed to control you around the arena and turn you over. But that's what Polis
new
is
weapon
doing
of Grabberbot. Trap the other bot and just drive them around. The Mega Tento strat.
right into the grip of Tenderlove instead.
Oh my god. Oh, oh Jesus.
In that period of the fight, and Tenderlove goes into the air, not through Polis this time.
Oh gosh. Oh. Oh, there we go. Look at that. They got him again. This is a close one, honestly.
This has been a great fight as we close in on the last 30 seconds here. Can there be another clamp or flip of note?
My word. Oh, nice. Potato cutter?
Spin, back and forth stuff. Both machines have had their period.
Well, you just mean like a potato peeler on a robot or something. Oh! How does that piece always come off? Every time. How? Every time? That thing is held on with like spit and dreams.
Now have to make their decision. This is how things started. Polus with that first attack.
Good lord.
They had the better wedge, but then it wasn't really evident for the rest of the battle. The floor flipper comes into play. I would say Tender
Literal barbecue grill in the middle of Tender Love.
most of the battle. But then
That's what Tender Love is used for, and it's off season. You just get some burger patties.
they needed the excellent after all.
You might, if you look closely at a Google Foods video, you'll see Tender Love.
By split decision is Polus!
And on an extremely close judge's decision, Polus
That one was very close, to be honest.
Sparks versus Umi Ryu, which we will see later tonight. Unfortunately, it's the end of the line for Tender Love.
Aw, sad.
For our next fight of the night, where we will see the two remaining wildcards of Amethyst and Stardust Crusader battle it out.
I don't have any JoJo's anymore, so let's just look at the match like a normal person.
Okay, surely this is the end of Stardust Crusader. I would sacrifice my firstborn to see a real Tender Love versus Raging Scotsman. That would be incredible. Amethyst loses. Stop! Surely not. Oh my god. Me watching Stardust Crusader winning every fight. They can't keep getting away with this.
These are two wildcards that are more than ready to put their names into history books. But which one will move even further?
Stardust wins. Oh my god. Stardust Crusader has been pausing time this entire tournament. They just pause, do like so much damage that the bot falls apart the moment time is unpaused.
In the blue square, from the UK, it's Stardust Crusader!
Is that a JoJo reference? Very interesting there. Hold on, actually, you know what? Hold on, I just need to make sure I understood correctly, okay? What was that third thing they said? I'm not sure I'm getting it, hold on. They make a good point. Controversial.
Made it this far.
It's JoJo.
Well, I wouldn't give up just yet, Stardust Crusader. You've already caused some major upsets in this bracket so far. Amethyst wasn't even supposed to be here either by seeding. Could be a good one.
JoJo Siwa? Oh my god. Is that a motherfucking JoJo Siwa reference?
Well, yes, on paper, this is
Stardust Crusader needed a second. It needed to be woken up from its coma.
These machines made some incredible victories to get to this stage.
Oh my god, the cheesecake robot would be awesome.
In some interesting moments, but who will be the most explosive
God.
in this one? It's Amethyst with the more tactical.
Oh, that's brutal. Oh yeah, here we go. It's the end for Stardust Crusader. Oh. Good lord. Oh!
Massive hit.
There's only two of them on Stardust Crusader, so surely that has decided.
Oh my god. And it's over. The Great Frog of Wisdom was right once again. Stardust Crusader and Justin, a perfect duo. Good lord. Amethyst did that so easily. Like, they didn't even break a sweat there. Stardust Crusader versus Justin would shake the arena. There'd be a crater left where the arena once stood.
And with a brilliant knockout, shredding both of Stardust Crusader's wheels off, the number 10 seed Amethyst
My
powers
goodness.
its way into the semi-finals, where it will face the winner of
The match was so short, I went to the bathroom, missed the entire thing. Seriously, it was just Amethyst grabbed Stardust Crusader and picked them apart. Like, it was that quick and simple.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the UK, it's Sparks!
Here we go, a Sparks fight, which is probably also going to be pretty brutal.
From the United Kingdom, it's Umi Ryu!
Oh god. Oh, Umi Ryu, this is not going to go your way, is it?
Okay, so we're up against Umi next. It's very similar but DRs. So the plan is just to go weapon on weapon to start with. See if we can maybe get him immobilized over the hazards, get a shot at his wheels.
Our bots are largely similar in this fight. We're both big horizontal spinners. My only worry is that he's got more defense than me, so it's going to be a lot harder to kill him than it is to kill me. So I'm just going to either try and take off that weapon or just try and last the fight.
This is going to be brutal. They're so cooked. Oh man. Given that these are all sea-themed bots, like, honestly, that sounds tasty. Seafood special. Here we go. Here we go.
Away we go. One versus
Oh, this won't be sushi by the end of it. This is going to be properly cooked. They are cooked. But sushi would be nice. Oh, good lord.
Tail has gone flying. Not the worst damage it could take, but it is still damage early on.
Yes, you have to think maybe the idea of that tail was to slow down Spinner's sacrificial tail of sorts, but it clearly hasn't done that. Sparks carry
Remember that Simpsons Robot Wars episode? I do actually. Oh, lordy. Corrosive is Sparks in Robot Combat Arena. Honestly, you may be onto something there.
And it's had its worrying moments in this fight itself, though Umi Ryu as well.
Oh! Oh god, I thought the tile was going to go flying there. Oh, there we go. That's what I was expecting.
Away goes the tile, away goes everybody. An incredible period of play.
Homer basically nearly dies just to impress his son. Like, my goodness.
Umi Ryu doing a fantastic job to keep moving on until it ends up hitting.
Homer wears a robot fursuit and hits the robots with a hammer. Homer does some dumb stuff sometimes, like, oh yeah, let's nearly die just to impress my kid. Oh my god.
The spinner certainly stands up well in exchanges with Sparks' weapon, and by the technicality, it is still in this fight. Surely that tire will go sooner rather than later.
This is an accurate plot summary. Oh my god.
They've connected with the ceiling. Well, I hope
Bloody hell.
Otherwise, Bashbots would be cancelled for good. There goes the wheel in response. Umi Ryu thrown
If there was an arena breach, Bashbots would be cancelled, which is more than can be said for Robo games. Oh! You've got to be kidding me! That was crazy!
And the spike just going straight through the center of Sparks.
I think that was the first time they actually hit the roof instead of getting near it.
Deal with Umi Ryu quite competently in the end.
Good lord! That was crazy. We got to see that again. Hold on. My god.
Played the defensive game, keeping away from that spinner, hoping that the arena could decide the battle, and it nearly did, until it did in the other way.
With our second wheel shredding of the night, Sparks moves on to the semi-finals, where he will face Polis in a clash of the Titans. It's time for our final match of the night and of the
Oh god, we're nearly done.
See the 6
This stream is nearly
Cosmo
over.
taking on the 3 seed Clank Requiem. Two bots similar in design. This is sure to be a close fight. Let's send it down to the damn
Bashbots had an arena breach with Tranquilizer versus El Montecargas. Well, clearly that's why there's not been another season.
No signs of stopping in this fight. Cosmo broke through rival states of skirts at this point. In a beautifully driven battle, Dynamis sure will go down in the hearts of fans, only to be upstaged by Clank Requiem as they came from behind to demolish WoW balance on some straight out of the arena. Both of these powerful spinners have already thrown robots out of the arena, so their power is not being...
Oh my god.
But only one's going to be rising higher and higher.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the
This is gonna be interesting.
USA,
Surely this is the end for Cosmo. A Robots versus Bashbots death battle would go so hard, I can imagine. Still safer than Robo games? Oh my god.
it's Clank Requiem!
Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Clank Requiem is so much lower.
So, fighting Clank, which is probably one of my worst matchups, if not the worst one yet. My strategy is probably just the same as all of them. Wedge first, see if I can get under and rip the wedges off. Tear him to shreds.
Oh lordy, this is gonna go so badly wrong.
I'm
sorry.
gonna run into him, and I'm gonna kill him.
Great strategy. Great strategy. I love how it's like, you know, I'm gonna try my best to try and win, you know, I'm gonna do well. I'm gonna run into him.
Get ready for a challenge.
And I'm gonna kill him. Not loud enough. Oh my god, here we go. This is gonna go well. Oh! Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god.
That's a big early blow for Cosmo. And another good follow-up attack too.
I couldn't hear you. Jesus. I think that's because I just took your hearing out.
Three wedgelets that remain clearly lower to the ground than Cosmo, so they're going to need to be a little bit more tactical with their charges in the future, or they're going to get thrown over like that.
Certainly will. Clank Requiem's got him in close here, trying to follow up the attacks. Cosmo gets back into the center of the arena. Both of them tumble. And again, that was a big exchange.
Oh my lord.
Right first, and they're going to self-right at just about the same time, but Cosmo recovers.
Oh yeah, like YouTube gives me gives me like a bunch of free memberships that I can give like
They could have secured the out of the arena attack.
the Alan gets old.
Spikes come to their consequences.
Oh god, it's still going.
Who also charges into an arena spike.
Fast, ferocious fighting at the moment.
Hold on.
I don't really know who's going to get the advantage in the rest of this fight because it's been real back and forth, blow and blow action. Clank Requiem overturned. Cosmo closing in with the charge, lands that one on the follow-up, which it couldn't a little while ago.
I want the ad to be loud for I genuinely can't turn it up any louder. That's the thing. It's as loud as it'll go for you guys.
That's dangerous. They need to run away, but they're thrown over and into the grinder. And getting out wedged once again, but somehow
Oh.
that situation. And Clank Requiem
Oh, it's gonna be going a while.
got such big wheels to get down.
Matthew's major representation. Let's go. Oh my god. This fight's way closer than I thought it was going to be. Oh, another wedgelet.
On one of Clank Requiem's own drives. Well, that's big.
We know that's important as well.
It's still going.
Really seen, I'm sure they're suffering eternally at this point. But there goes another wedgelet. There's only one left.
This fight's background track is being accompanied by the sweet dulcet tones of me going, ah!
Can Cosmo continue to create the big visible
Oh
damage?
my
Yes,
god.
he can. Three wedgelets down. Clank Requiem here needs a bit of a knockout blow.
Good lord.
Imagine that visual damage we see could end up turning the tide in Cosmo's favor.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna hear that in my sleep. Good.
Finally back on its wheels, but in a very, very
Nightmares.
Time ticking down. The number 3 seed is in trouble here.
Cosmo more cooked than Drake at the end of Not Like... Oh my lord. Oh!
But is it going to be enough? What a fight that was.
Incredibly close. You can always count on 2 vertical spinners to give you a real competitive fight. Not often they go the distance, but here we have a tight judge's decision. Plank Requiem probably in the lead at the beginning despite taking the more noticeable damage, especially as Cosmo missed all of its out of the arena efforts. But by the end, the damage was racking up.
Wow.
The judges' results are in. The winner by split decision is Plank.
Oh! Oh, look at that. That's how close it was. 7-8. Wow.
Close judges' decision tonight.
That was incredibly close.
On to the semi-finals, and Cosmo is out of the competition.
One more episode to go.
Finals for the next and last episode.
That was incredible.
Final. Join us next time when the 4
That makes
tonight.
no Wishbone 0 out of 10. Oh, don't you worry. We're going to be doing streams reacting to the rest of Bashbots, so Wishbone shall appear. Are they making another season of Bashbots? There was plans, but I don't think we're getting another season personally. I could be wrong though.
One by one, competitors.
Someone should have entered a sheepbot called Bashbot. Yeah.
Victims of the brutal path to glory.
Firewave devastating in victory. We've seen the
Oh man. I remember for a long time, especially after like the last season, I remember like I had to explain to a lot of comments that another season of Bashbots is not up to me because I'm essentially in the Craig Charles, Darrell O'Brien, Chris and Kenny position of I am the presenter, not the actual like tournament host, not the person putting the show together.
The most powerful flipper in the competition who threw 2 of his 3 opponents out of the arena. And the top dog, creator of the most destructive robots
Oh
ever
my
built.
god.
Tonight. The final 4 will battle it out.
Sparks will fly and robots will die.
From 4 different countries, it will be an international showdown.
God.
In the end,
I'd love to say I know who wins it, but it's been years. So my tiny brain has Oh my god, the length of that flipper arm.
2019 Bashbots champion.
This was incredible.
Do you know Wishbone is now an IRL bot? Micronic 2. Good, good. I'm actually glad to hear that.
Final.
Oh, the bot's splitting apart. My god. Wishbone would breach Robo Games. Agreed. Salt and Vinegar would be a banger cluster bot name.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Bashbots. I am your host, TheDominusIgnis, and tonight
The
is
final
the grand
episode of
final.
Season 1. We are approaching the
Foremost
end
elite
of this
robots in the
stream.
competition have battled their way to this stage for the conclusion of the Bashbots 2019 tournament.
My word, this has been
Only one can
crazy.
win and will be able to raise this trophy as the 2019 Bashbots champion. Let's take a look at the bracket. 2 semi-finals and a grand final. The number 1 seed, Sparks, will be taking on the number 4 seed, Polis. And the number 3 seed, Clank Requiem, will be taking on the number 10 seed, Wildcard of Amethyst. It's time for Sparks and Polis to battle it out for a spot in the championship final. So let's take a look at how they made their way into the semi-finals. Since the start of the tournament, Sparks has won every single fight by KO. He only took minor damage throughout the tournament, so he's very much ready to put his opponent on his list of
Oh
KOs.
man, we have sorry, I was trying to see if I could
Polis
figure out
has also
something.
been extremely dominant throughout the
Fish and
tournament,
Chips
throwing
would
his
be a
first 2 opponents
coastal
out of the
bot name.
arena.
Stardust Crusader would straight up liquefy someone in the audience. Which owns a beetle? Ah, cool. We have a bot called Pillage and Plunder in Gmod right now for our classic stuff, where bots are built like 2004. Oh, that's actually cool.
The most powerful spinner and the
Oh,
most
geez,
powerful
here we
flipper.
go.
It doesn't get any better than this, and we aren't even at the final yet.
Oh, this is gonna be tough to watch, I feel.
Winning all 3 of its fight by KO, and it's looking to add a 4th to that resume. Last time we saw it, it was tossing Emi Ryu around.
Oh god, Shadowrush, you're right. There's the disc spinning the wrong way. I was thinking maybe it's spinning so quickly that like the disc just looks like it's spinning the wrong way, but nope. Open up, it's the Polis.
After losing out on a chance to get a 3rd consecutive out of the arena flip, Polis is out for blood, and the only thing that will stop them is complete and utter devastation.
Red Rotator versus Green Bronco.
It's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the UK, it's Spark!
Alright. Oh god, here we go. This is gonna be brutal. Oops. Didn't mean to do that.
From Ireland, it's Polis!
Oh, look at the length of Polis. Good grief.
Okay, so we're fighting against Polis next. They have some special anti-spinner attachment that they've put on for this fight. So we're probably going to try and change things up a wee bit.
The Muppet Showdown. Oh my god, you're right.
Spin around at the last minute, try to catch them in the last second before they can react. See if we can get a juicy tire or a nice bite point.
Okay, this matchup is going to be insanely difficult because Sparks is by far the most powerful spinner in the competition. We've added an extension to the front of our flipper to hopefully get under him before he can hit us, but I have doubts if it's going to work.
They're both from Jim Henson. They're both Muppets in my eyes.
Well, Polis with the most interesting
Muppets in my eyes. There's Muppets in my eyes.
They've got the reach now, but will they have the power on that flipper to lift Sparks?
Oh god, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be... I have a feeling this is gonna be a gruesome fight.
We are at the final 4, and it's number 1 versus number 4 here. Sparks and Polis. And Polis is clearly intimidated by that devilish horizontal spinner.
Sparks isn't falling for it. Oh, maybe they are falling for it.
Both robots going over, damage sustained.
Well, it looks like they fixed that for you, Shadowrush. Oh!
Part of it is falling away now. That's their side armor, and one hit to those exposed wheels could do it. But there's
Oh, there's a wheel.
There goes that wheel. One more on that side would put Polis in a terrible position.
Oh!
Support on the other side. Polis is being ripped apart.
Me and Toast went to a Eurovision thing here. Oh, that's cool. I hope you both had fun. Oh!
And is it going to lose its place in Bashbots?
Oh, God.
Bash to bits is Polis.
Oh, Polis.
Surprising, but not even managing to land the right way up. And this
Oh,
is
Polis.
close it and clip that final wheel on the side, just missing.
Oh, this isn't gonna go well at all.
Polis, it's a game of survival right now. The only way they could win this by knockout anyway is through
Oh, my Shayla. My Shayla. Oh, my God.
Well, I say that, putting themselves in danger, but now hitting Polis back to the center of the arena.
Holy. Whoa! Oh my God! My God! Watching this gravity just is weird to me, knowing how it is right now. Just when you thought you were safe, I have arrived. Hello, welcome, welcome. We're at the tail end of this stream, but we've been reacting to Bashbots Season 1. We're on the final episode. The stuff I'm doing. Oh, I'd love to see that. Honestly, with a... I felt that in my soul. Is there still sort of Bashbot stuff that goes on, but not... There's definitely going to be Gary's... I'm sure there's Gary's, like, mod robot stuff going on, to be honest.
This is the way the bracket looks.
Good lord.
All the way to the grand finale. Up next, either the 10 seed Amethyst or the 3 seed.
Yeah, I thought so.
Taking him on. Let's see how both of these robots made it to the semi-finals. Clank Requiem has been
oh, Clank Requiem, just vicious.
Dominating both of its first 2 fights and scraping a close judge's decision against Cosmo.
Oh,
he took
man.
A fair amount of damage in that fight, so we'll have to see if he fixed it on time for this matchup. Amethyst hasn't had an easy path to the semi-finals. After losing their qualifying round matchup to Ted,
you think BattleBots will be back? Things aren't looking so great for it. I'm hoping to see it come back because, like, it's not like it's BattleBots, and BattleBots themselves clearly want to have another season. It's just a problem of getting the TV, presenters, like the TV stations, to actually let it happen, which is the annoying bit.
It's Amethyst. Losing in an intense match to Tenderlove, this robot came back through, slaughtering...
Oh yeah, I'd be more than happy to come back on for another Bashbot season. Amethyst is also now a real beetle. Let's go!
Meanwhile, Clank Requiem's been busy burning up a healthy resume of its own, throwing robots out to the arena and recently having a...
The anti-AI protest at Discovery happened. They heard about Orbitron, guys! Orbitron, you ruined everything! You ruined BattleBots!
Only one robot will move on to the final, and one will just have to pick the earth with the bronze medal. But who? Well, find out right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the UK, it's Amethyst!
BattleBots and Street Outlaws was so good to watch. You understand, people would but don't you understand? People would rather watch Friends for the 20 billionth time. This feels like a repeat of what happened to Robot Wars back in the day. But don't you understand? People would rather watch Dad's Army for the 20 billionth time. An ad popped up on TV while I was watching and there was an ad for a doorbell. It was... Sorry, as I was saying, an ad popped up on TV while I was watching and there was an ad for a doorbell. It was so uncanny seeing them cut to an AI-generated video. No! I'm so sick of AI-generated videos.
Well, the left side of the
Damn, guys, could you not get a dog to sit down? Seriously! It can't have been that hard. Surely there must at least be stock footage. There's got to be something. You don't have to AI generate a dog sitting down. Peak for some time. Minotaur versus Cobalt, Copperhead versus Riptide, etc. Yeah, honestly, completely true.
Damaging and tactical. That's not part of its tactics, though. Spinning up and Clank.
Again, like this is like I agree, GCC robotics, but this also just sounds like a lot like what happened with Robot Wars. Like, no, I'm not saying Robot Wars Series 10 was perfect. It had the fog of war.
Amethyst, they barely even got the chance to touch Clank Requiem, but they're gone out of the arena. Ribbit.
Wow.
Chasing it down on that unicycle.
As I was saying, Robot Wars, it wasn't perfect. It had the fog of war in Series 10, but it had some amazing fights. It looked like Robot Wars had come into its own. Like, like it was like, oh, now that they've really started to figure themselves out, Series 11 is gonna be amazing. And then it got cancelled.
So it's goodbye to Amethyst as he launches himself out.
And so it's annoying how, like, the moment that these, like, competitions start to come into their own, that's when they get cancelled. Like, Robot Wars Series 7, like, the robots looked like they were really upping their game to a point where they were probably going to have to redo the arena. Cancelled.
Treat coming your way. We're going to have a
Seriously, Series 10 is, like, up there as, like, one of the best seasons of Robot Combat.
Cosmo and Tenderlove.
Why does Robot Combat get good right before it's death? It's so annoying.
So let's send it down for the introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Nuts 2 proving to be an underdog constantly. Yeah.
the contestants in this fight are
Did I just see the scrap mechanic version of Hell's Angel in the corner? Let's.
Cosmo,
I can't see. I couldn't see a thing there. There probably was a version of Hell's Angel made in like one of the a bunch of there's been a bunch of Hell's Angels made in various games, which is cool. It's the little fan art corner. Oh my god! Mygronic celebrating St. Patrick's Day. I'm just glad we had the face-off fights for BattleBots for the past few months. True, honestly. It's good to see that BattleBots is doing everything it can to keep things going, even though it's been a bit of a pain for them.
The wheels gone from it as well. Well, that secures the affair. Even Brute coming in for a last tap on them. They're not even spinning at the moment while they're suspended.
Dom, what's your Road Wars and BattleBots fights? I'm assuming you mean favourite ones. Like, I plan on maybe doing some top 10s on, like, favourite fights, to be honest with you. So, you know, I'd say keep a lookout. Where is Justin? Justin's the best bot. It wouldn't have been fair. Is that the Elmo player model?
All the machines here are still active in some degree, and Mygronic's lost another panel.
BattleBots teams have been so unlucky since moving to Vegas. I mean, that is basically how it always is in Vegas. I hope Robot Wars and BattleBots go to streaming at some point. If Robot Wars does, then they'll probably go to Mech Plus, because that is quite literally run by the people who own Robot Wars. Justin Robotics, Justin. I love that, Justin Robotics, Justin. Oh, I know we got Mechmania. I'm just saying, like, because like someone brought up Robot Wars. I actually plan on doing a review of Mechmania. Featuring... Oh! But yeah, I plan on doing a review of, if you do Spot the Gladiator. And Third Ep Brio. Okay. Oh my god.
How is a control bot supposed to win when there's 4 other opponents?
Unbelievable stuff. The Brute is
I don't know how they can make the battles so smooth. They're so these are incredible, honestly. The Mech Plus team seem to be open on communicating and stuff. Might be best to ask them what you can and can't share during a review. Oh gosh.
And Cosmo's over. Cosmo's over, but it's back over and fighting again. Mygronic with its back to Brute again. Now
This has been... Oh, Mygronic! You know, I think Spinny Boys won this one, clearly. It's turned into bloody Wandering Spinner, which I just realised not many people are... that's a bit too obscure a joke at this point. Oh, lordy. I feel like given the fact that I can review Robot Wars, I should be fine there, but maybe something I'll look into.
So this is what the judges will need to be reviewing. It was a dramatic start with Brute almost ending up...
Good lord.
Good attack from Tenderlove delivering Mygronic into the drums. I certainly think Mygronic is out of contention for winning this one. Only a couple of flips from them and a lot of attacks sustained. Brute the most nippy and aggressive, Cosmo the most damaging, Tenderlove the most controlled. How on earth
would you determine a winner out of these fellows?
I don't think my Gronic is a flywheel flipperbus because this would have been a few years too early for that. Alright, here we go. Gladiator is in episode 2. I'm going to keep an eye on that. Oh!
So an entertaining match to say the least, and now it's time for our championship finale.
Here we
Let's take a look at the
go.
bracket, and as we can see,
Time for the
Sparks
final
will be taking on Clank
fight.
Requiem. They've arrived at the final, and one thing
This
for
was like
sure,
2018. Was it?
Sparks will fly. Let's send it
Crikey.
to the Dan Beaver to break
Hold
down
on.
the final match of the season.
So, here we are. After smiles, frowns, tears,
Clank is
laughter,
cooked.
rage,
Honestly, I do feel that way. Oh.
have become two of the
Oh no!
strongest robots
Even
around.
later,
Neither of them
2019.
had introduction. Sparks, Clank Requiem.
Do you think you'll ever do another Roblox BattleBots review? It's had quite a bit of work done since the last review.
who they are or how they got here.
I did do a Roblox BattleBots stream actually not too long ago. Like, I think like a month ago maybe?
Nothing but broken dreams and a strong burning vengeance for next time. But who will be who? You want to know. So let's not waste any time. and go
Yeah, I
right
think
to the
Sparks has
final
got this,
Bashbots.
surely. Oh yeah, that probably is it. That probably would have been 2018 recording now that you mention it.
From the UK, it's Sparks!
Oh god, here we go.
In the blue square, from Lithuania, it's Clank Requiem!
Here we go. Bashbots feels really back in my day.
So, in the grand final, up against Clank, it's got a pretty potent anti-spinner wedge in the front, so I think we're gonna run in the upside down configuration.
Back in my day, Gary's Wars had honor. Not like nowadays. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. The fact this spam like 7 years ago is crazy. Back in my day, Robocombat didn't have these big spinners or flippers. Really big cheese leaves the chat. My cat came in to watch this fight. Good.
I'm gonna try the
I know it does, Wither, don't worry. The fact 1995 was 30 years ago is actually insane.
Well, it all comes down to this. The
Did you
#1
know
seed
Robot
spot,
Wars
the
took place before the creation of fire?
Horizontal spinner, vertical spinner, madness guaranteed.
Well, Nemesis invented fire. True. I remember back in the day when Cave Pierce went, ugh, ugh, Nemesis fire. Don't know what I'm doing anymore. I love like how much Jonathan Pierce reacted to that tiny flame. It was like someone lit a match in the arena and he was like, it's on fire!
Cutting formation. The wedgelets of Clank Requiem have taken damage in the past, so I agree with this change of setup. But into the air,
Brain cells have left the chat. Brain cells left the chat long ago.
tournament favourites.
Certainly isn't, and you can see the damage to, I believe, the back tyre there. Part of the armour chunk ripped away from Clank Requiem earlier on. Really big impact. Clank Requiem.
Hey, we were in this chat before. Brain cells left many years ago.
And now Sparks.
Oh.
That's a really good jab to the side wheel.
Oh my god.
And both of these machines showing what they're made of now. Exciting
This is
and
crazy. Wait, you guys had brain cells? At one point, sadly. Thankfully, that's all been fixed now. No more brain cells. Oh!
Taking armor from the side of Sparks, throwing it out of the ring. Another gigantic hit. Sends Sparks.
Must have been nice. Oh gosh. Oh!
And what was that? A tyre? A tyre's gone. Who from? Is it Sparks?
Oh!
Or is it
Cr-
Clank Requiem?
Plague's lost the tyre. Oh my god. That's the question was, well, I was going to ask is this going to be like Tombstone versus Endgame, or is this going to be like Carbide versus Aftershock? Oh, it's like Carbide versus Aftershock. Oh, wow. Long ago, two things existed in chat, brain cells and subscribers. One day a war broke between them and the brain cells were banished. Oh my god.
They're stuck. Sparks is still causing damage to itself. But Clank Requiem here, stuck on the wall.
Incredible. It's over. It's Jova. It's Jojova. That was incredible. Oh! And that's the end.
7 seconds left of the fight. This has gone to the wire.
Call Sparks as chef because they've cooked. And he just said you highlighted 2024 IRL bot wise. Bro did not have to do that, lol. My god.
What a champion, what a fight, what a journey this was. Incredible.
That was incredible.
Look at the victor in the center spinning with the lights.
Huge respect as well for Clank Requiem, a worthy
Wow.
outperforming their seed and doing so well. But Sparks is gonna
Spark singular. Bro did not have to do that, lol. Sparks won every fight by KO. Seriously, that was what a run. That was like Carbide Series 9 levels.
That Sparks spinner was causing more damage in the long run. It was the wedge that came flying off as wheels.
Bloody hell.
And Sparks
Sheesh.
knocking Clank Requiem out of the arena.
And so we have crowned our Bashbots 2019
Who coughed?
champion.
Who coughed?
So we have crowned our Bashbots 20.
Who coughed during the big crowning ceremony?
And so we have crowned our Bashbots 2019 champion. From Northern Ireland, Sparks, driven by Jag and Tag, has been an absolute force to be reckoned with throughout.
And so Sparks has Sparks has won.
No doubt that he deserved this win.
Oh my
Thank you
god.
for taking this journey with us. We hope to see you soon, and from all of us here at Bashbots, we hope you enjoyed the show.
What a time that's
Last
been.
time, good night.
Oh, wow, that was a fun time. Alright, well, that is going to do it for today. That was fun. Time to edit some classic footage. Yes. Thank you as well. It's good to see you all. There will be another stream looking at the other season of Bashbots. You know, we're going to have like a season 2 stream, a season 3 stream, a season 4 stream. Season 5, no, I'm kidding. But thank you all. And I will see you all. I was the one who coughed all those years ago. I'll see you all later. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Please be sure to leave a like on the stream. That massively helps out a lot. And I'll see you all later. Bye!